Hello, Fernanda. Hello, Walking by Faith. Hello, Annette Gabriel. What's up, Jim? Hello, Bygone. Hello, Diane Frank. Hello, Carol C. How are you guys? Hello, TG Chicago. How are you? How are you guys? Hello, TG Chicago. How are you? How are you guys? Hello, TG Chicago. How are you? How are you guys? Hello, TG Chicago. How are you? How are you guys? Hello, Chicago. How are you? Goody Two Shoes. Hello, how are you? How was everyone's day?
Hi, Funky. Am I muted still?
No, you're not muted.
Okay. Didn't want to interrupt you.
I don't.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Diane Frank. How's everyone doing? Don't forget to press the like button, guys, on your way in. Hope everyone's had a good day today.
Hello, Kathy. How are you, Kathy?
Oh, I'm going to go turn off my air before it gets too cold.
Ellie Mae says she's going to be a few minutes late.
What was that? I walked away for a second.
Ellie Mae said she'll be a few seconds late.
Oh, okay. Hi, Carol C. Am I talking loud, guys? My kids always tell me I talk too loud or I yell when I talk. Auckland, New Zealand. Hello, Shane. Welcome, welcome. Fernanda Lewis. Hi, Kathy.
Make sure you guys come in and hit the like button, please. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
Yeah, we're hoping to get more people on stage. So, anybody wanting to come up and talk and be respectful, share some insight, share how your day's going, share any news that you got going. What's going on in your neck of the woods? Hi, shopper girl. Just talking about the news. Just saying hi to everybody as everyone's coming in. Welcome, welcome to all the new people coming in. Shopper girl, are you familiar with the Whitakers? Hey, John. Yeah, we all want our Whittaker fix. You'd be surprised how much I watch. I fell asleep even watching. I was on a roll. I fell asleep watching the Whitakers, and I guess my videos were like just were on a setting where it just kept going. I woke up and the Whitakers were still on. BC, kind of what you're saying. Yes, that's what we're talking about. The Whitakers. We're not sure who broke everybody up, but I'm hoping that we can do a poll today. Hey, Allie Mae.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great. You okay
Good.
over there?
Yeah, it was no big deal. I just had an infection in my eye and I
Oh,
got
geez.
eye drops and it's better. It's not 100%, but I couldn't my vision was all blurry and hey everybody, hey Bygone, hey TG.
Yeah, shopper girl. It has been showing up a lot. It's like viral, right? We're just trying to keep everyone updated, as to what we know what's going on. We're hoping to hear every single day that the three Whitakers that are missing and put up somewhere, hopefully getting help, that they're doing good, and hopefully we'll be reunited soon. Sorry if my voice is raspy. I still have like a sore throat going on, and it comes and goes.
So
Hi,
did anybody watch Patrick's Live today this evening?
I did. I
Yeah, were you surprised by any of it?
not really surprised. I mean, he's still uh trying to get himself out of everything, so the blame is not on him at all. And it's just kind of creepy because, like, things that Eric has said that Patrick's done, he's saying the opposite happened. You know what I wish? I wish that they would get on a live together and let us ask them questions and let them go head to toe.
Let them duke it out.
Yeah, like, of course not in the same, they could be in their own city, but just on a live where, we can ask the questions and find out what's really going on. Because if Patrick says one thing and no, I didn't, and then Eric says, yes, you did, we have to get the truth out of them, or they're going to just keep lying about each other. Because now he's saying that, how Eric had said in the beginning that Patrick had got a hold of him through his show.
Right. Yeah. Now Patrick's saying that Eric
Got
got
a
a
hold of
hold of
him, huh?
him. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you feel the same way I did about it. I just felt like it was Patrick trying to make himself look innocent.
Yep. He's trying to make himself look like he's the sole person that was helping the Whitakers, that he's been there for them from day one. Diane Frank, I do see your message. They say the house was not condemned. So a lot of people were saying their trailer was condemned, and he's saying it's not. So I don't know. Going by the fact that he doesn't tell the truth all the time, we still don't know what to believe. And also, it's you never know why he would say it's still there. Maybe because he's getting death threats as to what this family is going through now. What do you think?
I'm not sure about that. I just mostly noticed that also during his live that there was no mention of BJ or Larry or those issues. Like, he just kind of acted like to me like that was, didn't even exist. And
Exactly.
he talked a lot about, everybody needs to come together and the house wasn't condemned. It just needs a little elbow grease and a little cleaning up. And I'm like, yeah, no, again, no mention that it has no proper sewage or, you
Right.
know,
Like, why would
all,
you be trying to build them a house if all it needs is a little elbow grease, right?
yeah, exactly. And then he sat there saying about how, everybody just needs to, some people just need to volunteer and come help clean it up, that he would do it, but he's got a broken leg. I'm like, okay, supposedly you've been going down and drinking coffee on their front porch with them for the past year or so, long before your leg was ever broke, you've
Right?
never lifted your little pinky finger to
Exactly.
actually do anything to actually help. So,
He doesn't help. He doesn't try to help in that way. He doesn't. Every video I've seen him with, it's Timmy, give me this, or Timmy, do that. He doesn't lift a finger for anything.
exactly. So that's basically all I got from Patrick's
And
little.
and I wish he would have like looked at the camera and looked at the comments and allowed people. I mean, I don't know if he had moderators on there, but he did have a lot of hate going on in there. And he didn't have anybody really moderating. He just had people trying to defend him.
I don't think I've ever seen him on his live actually answer any of the questions that are posted in the chat. So I that didn't surprise. I mean, it'd be really nice if he did, but I don't think he's going to do that because I don't think he has answers. And I also find it very suspicious how long it was for him to finally come up and defend himself against some of these things that Eric was saying, what, 2 weeks ago now? Or I don't even know how long
Mm-hmm.
ago. Time flies. But it just seems awful fishy that, suddenly his stories, making him sound all sweet and innocent. And I don't know.
Yeah, because a lot of people are coming at him. Daniel says Patrick seems to have a more caring attitude than Eric. To be honest, if Eric cared about the Whitakers, he would just give up Patrick. Is Patrick is the only one helping Whitakers? Who else is helping them? Well, I mean, Eric was there and was away from his family and helping out a lot. Um, and then Patrick broke his leg, so there went his help. Who knows what it would have, come to. If Patrick leg wasn't broken, he probably would have spent more money on shopping for himself and Timmy. Tenacity for the Truth says no, Patrick showed Eric reaching out to him on the GoFundMe messages.
I did not see that.
I didn't either.
I have not seen that proof.
Aw, Stephanie Green's going to sleep already. I will listen to this wonderful live as I go to sleep. Thank you in advance for the wonderful company tonight. I appreciate you all. Prayers for Mother Donna. Thank you, Stephanie. Hope you have a good
Ten-
night's sleep.
Tenacity for the Truth, could you tell us where you saw that so we can all see this proof?
Yeah, whose page?
Tenacity for the Truth also says, have you seen how completely destroyed Patrick's leg is? Well, in the videos I saw, and being a retired RN with many years of experience, I saw some what looked like road rash on the front of it, but I saw nothing on his leg that indicated any kind of incision. Now, if it was hiding somewhere, but and I'm not sure those x-rays, I'd like to see his name attached to those x-rays.
Yeah, I have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, in any x-ray I've ever seen, up in the top there is patient identifications
Mm-hmm.
on the actual x-ray, which that was conveniently cut off. Just saying.
Yeah.
Let's see, I saw something up here. Annette Gabriel said, I just hope Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray, Betty too, are okay and can have a better future. And for the rest of them, that the truth comes out and that justice prevails. Yes, I
Definitely.
agree.
Did someone just come on, or is that? Oh, that's funky. coming back in. Debbie says too many channels are trying to act on the Whitakers. I agree, Debbie, but if you notice on our channel, we're not showing videos. We're not ignoring the chat. We're allowing people to have their input, so that we could get questions, answered as to as much as we know and our knowledge. We try to do our homework as best as we can. We try to get the facts so that we're not out here just spieling what others have said, and we just want to seek the truth.
I also found it kind of interesting when Patrick was talking about, what needed to be done for these people and how they just needed it cleaned, and Betty just needs a caregiver in the home to help her. Which, yes, I agree with the caregiver part. Again, the cleaning, I don't think that's all that house needs. But again, and then he was questioning why, that Betty just needs that offered. And that was stuff Eric was trying to set up for them. But again, you're not going to get a caregiver in a home where there's BJ, the drug addict, coming in and creating drama and being abusive. Because if BJ's going to abuse, her own family members, what's to stop her from abusing a caregiver? Absolutely nothing. And
Right.
not only that, the home I don't believe is in good enough shape that a caregiver would go in. I did home health for many years and saw many really bad conditions in homes, but they were still technically livable. So, again, just my opinion.
Yeah. Um, yeah, you're right. And I mean, why can't BJ offer some kind of help? I mean, she stays there, she eats their food, she sits there on the porch with them for hours and hours. She takes their money. She bugs the crap out of them all the time for money. Like, why doesn't she say, you know what, I'll clean this for you, I'll clean that for you, I'll help you out with Ray and Lorraine, earn some money, girl. She's not working. She should be, trying to help them out instead of just taking their money.
No,
But
she's
I
out
guess,
stealing copper.
yeah, exactly. That's ridiculous. And if Patrick's trying to get help, I mean, you need to start asking for help in your own, area.
Well, again, if they have Medicare, Medicaid, Medicaid will pay for chore workers. And with three of them there, they could get quite a few hours from a chore worker. And Patrick's saying that that's all they need. Again, Patrick, why have you not done any of this for the family before now? Why
Right,
haven't you helped clean up? Why haven't you contacted Medicaid or anyone to get them chore workers?
right.
It's not difficult. It is a phone call.
Mm-hmm. And with all that money that he took, he could have been building them or having built a whole septic tank, sewer line, everything that is needed so that the water could run properly and get to where it's got to go instead of in the creek.
Right, septic tank with a lagoon or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's that's you know.
And get some help from maybe some church people, some people that'll come and help teach whoever's capable how to clean. Timmy can clean, if they taught him.
Oh, Timmy, I think Timmy would like to do things like that if
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
taught how. But things that keep him busy, kind of stuff.
Yes, and being a help. He likes to be a little helper.
Let's see. Kai Mama said Patrick said that no cop has even reached out to talk to him. I don't believe that. I'm kind of with you there, Kai Mama. If he's under an investigation like it it clearly seems he is, then They haven't reached out for receipts yet. That's a little hard to believe.
Yeah. I see a
Token,
lot of I
go
see a
ahead.
lot of comments of people saying they were there just for the money. And I could agree with you. These are like kind of um like dumb crooks. You could say, like, don't be so greedy. If you're in it for the money, you should still be helping the Whitakers. And number one priority is not going shopping and taking them out eating and doing this or that. Do the other stuff where, yes, get them groceries, get them that air conditioner that they needed, get things that are going to make them sustainable, and help them out that way. And don't be greedy about the money. That's how people get caught. They're seeing that this and that's not being done for them. Of course, the house, that's a big project, but still, other things could have been, being done at the time. They just, I don't know, they just dug their own grave. Daniel says Patrick seems to have more caring attitude. Did I read this already?
Yes,
Uh,
I believe so.
I was trying to go back up to the top of the, so I don't miss anybody's. Oh yeah, I'm way up there.
I'll cover a few because I highlighted some. I'll read some and then
Okay.
what you guys think. Um, Daniel said people can speculate and come to conclusions, but who's having the last laugh? Patrick will because he's probably fight for a power of attorney and God knows what else to get Timmy back. Um, Kai Mama says, from what I took from the videos from Betty talking and Patrick, they won't let them talk to them nor see them, so they aren't going to let them come back.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's sad.
Hmm.
I mean, I know it's going to take a while, for them to be assessed and get them help and see what their needs are and see if they have a place to go that's going to be safe for them, just like any other family. They have to have a good, clean place to go that, it's going to benefit them, not where they'd end up in the same place, living in squalor like that. So it's going to take a while. I know we're probably not going to hear anything soon. And at the same time, if they can't go visit them, we're definitely not going to hear anything unless it's posted somewhere, like on a, I don't know, community page or something from the town.
Right. I was really hoping, since Patrick, and I saw Patrick was going to be doing a live tonight, that he would give us some sort of a update, but I heard nothing. So as far as that goes.
Yeah. And I think he started off saying he was going to give us an update. I think he just trying to. I think he was just trying to give us an update on things that have been questioned about him, trying to weasel out of the things that he's been accused of.
Well, once again, I find it very truth telling when you look at the different pages and, all of Patrick's. Although I didn't notice that today. Maybe he's taken down his uh whatever video chat, pay me to video chat with you thing, because I didn't see that today. But for a while, it was on every single post of his. And so to say he wasn't in it for the money, then why would you be
Right.
wanting to
Right.
charge people to chat with you and Timmy on video chats?
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people did question him, but he didn't answer anyone.
No, he never answered anyone.
And he can't say it wasn't for the money because he was trying to make merchandise to sell it. And, once again, we can't believe one or the other, who's telling the truth. But Eric said that Patrick wanted to make all that merchandise and sell it and for them to keep the money. And he says, why would you want to keep the money? Any money that we make has to go to the Whittakers. So he was definitely in it for the money.
Right.
That's when I saw that red flag is like, oh, he's getting greedy now. That's
Let's
true,
see.
Bygone. Did you read Bygone's message?
No. Which one? Where?
It's the highlighted. It says, I don't get a good vibe from Patrick, but no one should threaten him. That's just wrong.
Yes, I did see that one, and I totally agree.
Yeah. No one should be threatened.
No, not in that manner. I mean,
Mm.
yeah, maybe threaten them with sending the police his way, but not any kind of physical issues. Let's see. Annette Gabriel says if they are in any type of facility for longer than 30 days, they will lose their SSI. And if they ever get out, they will have to have it reinstated.
Oh, wow. That's true.
Right.
I didn't even think about that. Hmm. Well, hopefully they don't. Maybe they could put it on a hold for 30 days or something. Tenacity for the Truth says, have you seen how completely destroyed Patrick Legg is? That's what we were talking about earlier and the other day about his, well, hopefully, if it's his x ray, yeah, it does look pretty busted up. But we don't know if we've seen his name on there, that if that's definitely his x ray. He did explain today how he got it broken, though. Did you hear him say that?
Yes, and I keep hearing I've heard different stories along that, so I tend to wonder which is the real story.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought he broke it at a concert dancing or something. But no,
Um,
it was Patrick being Patrick, you know.
here's a interesting comment that's not highlighted. Grimmer says, "Is this y'all's opinions? I have an opinion about this here family. I believe they were set up." Yes, this is all about opinions on this,
Uh huh.
including the opinions in the chat. So we appreciate that, and that wouldn't surprise me a bit.
Set up, but what do they mean? Set up by who and for what? Um, Ty Mama says someone better have the money and proof of where it went, or that's going to be bad charges. Yep. That's why the police are involved in trying to find out who donated and where did they donate to, because they believe there's several areas that the money went to, and they want to collect it all. Um,
I
Cindy, did I say hi? She says hello, my fellow Funkonians. I love that.
Hi, Cindy.
Um,
I've got lost in the chat. I don't know where we are.
I'm reading Daniel at 724, barely. It looks like the only one helping the Whitakers now is Patrick, not the state police or social services. They don't give a crap, not do the state hospital staff in them places are horrible. Yeah, I think it's horrible in any state hospital, but the police are involved though. I mean, Patrick can't do anything about it anymore. Only with Betty, because I think she's the only one with him now, right? All the other ones have their own place. Larry has his camper with BJ, and Kenny has his own. So Betty would be the only one staying there with him if she's staying with them. I feel so bad for them though that they're in a place that they don't know nothing about.
Kai Mama said, bleh, because he's about money and he says no, but I call BS. Me too.
Yep. Token says, I talked to codes department in Beckley. The home is not condemned yet and is still standing. Yes, that's what Patrick said today as well. That's what he was talking about. It just needing some elbow grease. If anybody wants to come up and help clean. I saw that video today. It must have been cut the ring camera before because I only saw the part the first time when they came to pick the three up, that when they were taking Timmy and they put him in the gurney. Remember that video? When the police came out, or the health department, or adult protective services, and they took all
Right,
three of them. And then
right. I saw. Did he post a longer video? I saw
yeah,
it.
well,
I
it was
saw
like
it.
the first half,
Oh,
where
it was shorter.
you can hear Timmy running from his house saying, Patrick, Patrick, like so clear. He was yelling out Patrick's name. And then he came up and he was trying to tell him, Mama, like something, like they're doing something to Mama or taking Mama. But it's kind of weird because in the first video, didn't it show them taking him from Patrick's house? I thought that's what I saw. Did anybody
Yes.
know?
Yeah, so who knows when that Timmy running the street was? Did you see the same vehicles on the street?
Oh,
Was the social worker
I didn't even look at that.
people or
Grandma,
the ambulance?
well, no, because it was before they got there. I guess they went to go pick up Timmy. Because Timmy was at Patrick's. He had ran over there to tell him what was going on at his house. Grimmer says, is this channel taking donations for the Whitakers? No, we are not. We are not taking any money up for the Whitakers, or for anyone for that matter. But no, it was while he was running from his house to tell Patrick something is going on. So there were no vehicles, no emergency vehicles there yet, until I guess they came to pick up Timmy.
Hold on, let me interrupt really quick. Grimmer, if that's what you're here for, you can leave. My ladies that's talking right now, they hold the same amount of value as Betty, Meemaw, G Wiz, or any of them. There's nobody's above anyone here. I've always stressed anybody can come on the panel and talk. If you're here for them ladies, go find them and speak with them. That's disrespectful to these two beautiful women that are talking right now. Like I'm tired of hearing about them. I don't know if I ever heard from them. I will update y'all about that. And since I haven't, that means I haven't heard anything. Okay, ladies, you can continue.
Thank you. Um, yeah, guys, we're new to the panel, but we're not here new to the channel. We've been here from the beginning as well. Um, we love the other ladies. We don't know what's going on, why they're not here. I certainly don't. So it's not fair to be mean or disrespectful towards us. We have nothing to do with it. We're here for the same reasons. We love the Whitakers and we're trying to share their story, and any other news that comes up that we're going to talk about. That's what we're here to do. We're trying to, help everyone get on the same page. So you're welcome. Token says police talk to suspects after they investigate if they need to. The police can get your internet data without talking to you. Wow. All they need is a warrant, right? Um, Kai Mama says, y'all, I know a man who his wife was mentally not stable and the state took her and he was married to her and they wouldn't tell him nothing about her nor let her come back. Oh my goodness. I wonder if he was abusing her or something. That's the thing is I believe they took the three, Whitakers that were taken because of the not intentional neglect, but because of the neglect, like Ray, like why is it taking so long to get his knee looked at? Like when Mark was there, he kept asking questions about Ray's knee and should he go to the doctor and this and that. And I don't know if he ever went, but still, it wasn't taken care of until Eric and Patrick showed up. And then it wasn't Patrick that took him, it was Eric that took him. And since then, I know he was, spraying his knee, putting cream on it, but he was trying to get him more follow up, but he needed more like legal paperwork or IDs or something for Ray. But that was being worked on. But other things like neglect, as far as like, cleanliness and the proper food for nutrition, because now they're saying that Ray is now malnourished. And then you see Betty eating chips, not Betty, Lorraine eating chips all the time. I know they ate other food, but that's why they were taken because of the neglect, basically. They couldn't take care of themselves, and Betty just was over her head.
Well, and I heard this on another channel, so I don't um, have any real proof other than my own experience and seeing Ray on camera that he was being treated for malnourishment. And I'm sure he is because he definitely looked malnourished. Now, whether, it might have been a teeth, if he had, they all had teeth issues and he might not have been able to eat much of the things that were normally around the house. But he definitely was underweight and
Yeah,
unhealthy.
definitely. Yeah. I mean, that could be health issues as well. It could be his metabolism. He could have been diabetic. He could have been anything. We don't even know. But just not getting the doctor appointments and things like that. That's
Well,
part of
our
the reason.
proper nutrition, I'm sure, they weren't exactly eating healthy.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember Mark saying once that they eat whatever they could get.
Right. Let's see.
Diane Frank says Patrick had stitches on his knee and his lower leg. I didn't see that. Did he show his leg?
The only time I recall seeing his leg was again when he was running around at Victoria's Secret with Timmy on the scooter thing. And like I said, it looked, granted, it wasn't a real clear picture and everything, but it looked more like road rash on his top
Mm,
of his shin, right under his knee.
yeah.
It didn't say incision to me.
And
But
it's a very ugly scar that you get when you first get your stitches. Well, like you said, you've been a nurse for so many years. Have you seen people that are stitched up or stapled up?
right, it's very red and inflamed around there, even though, just from healing and,
Hmm.
the extra blood and stuff going there, they're not pretty. That's for
No.
sure.
And they gather the skin before they staple it. They
Right,
gather it up and, like extra skin so that when it does heal, and then they take the stitches out, then it's able to stretch back to like normal position.
right.
Because I've had that exact surgery. I have a rod in my leg, So it's not pretty when you first look at it. And so his would have definitely showed if you seen him in shorts.
Yeah, he was in shorts on that scooter. Yeah, it just, you know.
Hmm.
And that was not too long after his surgery is from on timeline, so I think it would have been more noticeable. See,
Yes.
Daniel says Patrick isn't daft. Not sure what that means. He's extremely clever, in my opinion. He probably knows the entire legal system around guardianship. Oh, well, now it just jumped. Or power of attorney.
Toka says the governor can order Patrick and Eric to stop talking about the Whitakers. That would be good.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that hasn't already happened.
Um,
I saw something on uh, another channel tonight that I thought was kind of interesting. That now that Timmy is ward of the state, that anytime Patrick's posting all these pictures of Timmy, that he would have to have their permission to do so at this point. Don't know the law on that, but sounds rather reasonable. If they're wards of the state, that they would have to get permission from.
you're talking about to see them?
No, for know that that Patrick is still posting
Oh,
pictures and stuff
oh,
of
yeah.
Timmy on his Facebook.
Yeah, someone could do a cease and desist. If they did that, then he would have to, and they can make him take the videos down as well. Daniel says if Patrick gets Timmy back through legal channels, by channels I mean through lawyers, but that's all he said. I really don't think Patrick should or could get Timmy back because they're already questioning the inappropriate videos that he has posted with Timmy.
Right. I don't see Patrick ever getting any kind of guardianship with his past history
His record, huh?
record, with the fact that, as far as anyone can tell, he doesn't have stable income or a job other than his Facebook. Um, it just doesn't sound like guardianship material. I
Mm-hmm.
think they need legal guardianship. They, again, the guardian ad litem.
Yeah.
Somebody that can have their best interest
Mm-hmm.
without any monetary connection.
Does anyone else want to come up on the panel and share opinions, facts, and truth, and being respectful?
Yeah,
Pam D says, well, Patrick should start tomorrow on building a house. He can't even
right.
clean a toilet. He's not going to build a house.
TG Chicago said Patrick has no walls, etc., in his place, a lengthy criminal record, etc. He will not get guardianship. Right.
No, no, he won't. Even if he's a felon, which I've kind of heard that he was, he's an ex-felon for some reason. Was who were they talking about had like a how do you say it, like I don't want to say it wrong, but like a sexual kind of predator thing on their record?
Ah, I think that was Patrick, and I don't think it was like a sexual assault type thing. I think it was something to do with his previous ex-wife or something, maybe. But I don't remember exactly.
Oh, okay.
Does anybody else? Does
They
anybody
said
on in
like
the
he was
chat
a sexual
remember?
predator or something, I heard.
It could be. Let's see. D someone says, did anyone catch how Patrick stated yes, there is a contract. The Whittakers get 1/3 of all earnings off of 7 platforms, but he didn't admit he gets a third as well. Yes, I did notice that, which also makes me question how much of that is true. I mean, I keep hearing that there was some kind of contract, but originally I heard that that was only on the Whitaker's channel. I having a hard time believing that the contract includes all of Eric's other channels that have nothing to, I don't know. I not on all the platforms they are, but
I don't
can't.
know because Eric did say all the money was going to them, and then Patrick says a third of the money is going to them. So I think they're speaking on their own channels.
Well, no, Patrick specifically said that it was talking about all 7 platforms and that Patrick himself only is only ownership of one of those
One,
platforms,
right.
meaning the rest were basically Eric's. Is the gist I got.
Chris, we're not sure about that. Chris says, are they renting the property where they have been living? I'm not sure if we've ever really established. I think they were paying rent to
Correct.
someone.
That's my understanding where they are currently living, that they owned the trailer but they were
The
paying
land.
rent on the property.
Hmm. And then I guess I heard today, I guess Mark was the one who paid the taxes. Remember we were talking about that the other day, who paid the taxes or were they paid on the property? Mark had paid up all the taxes.
Right, but that's been kind of a while ago, right? I mean, taxes have come due again since then, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he did that to catch them up. Maybe they've been paying since then. I don't know. Maybe that's where all their money goes.
Annette Gabriel says a guardian ad litem would only be applicable if they were back on the outside, not in a facility. They would have no money to manage in a facility. Well, I thought guardian ad litems did more than just manage money. I've had some experience with a guardian ad litem. Um, and they also will recommend what is the best thing for that person as far as placement or who should get guardianship or
Mhm.
those types of things. Not just guardian over their funds.
Oh, so that means guardian over the funds, or like a temporary guardianship over the individuals.
Well, a guardian ad litem, my understanding is that they really don't have control. What they do is basically talk to all the parties involved and then make a decision on what is in the best interest of that person.
Mm-hmm.
Whether they should go back home with Betty, whether they should be in a facility with 24-hour care or what.
Yeah. And for sure they're going to be investigated, so I doubt that they would give that position to Patrick.
Uh,
Daniel says police won't get receipts. Not going to happen. If everyone who donated send their receipts, what does that prove? Prove donators wouldn't want to stress and worry of admitting that they sent money.
Well,
I
I don't know
mean,
about that. I've seen quite a few people who want to know where exactly their money went since it didn't go to the Whittakers.
right. They would probably want to get their money back.
Right. I've seen a lot of people who want their money back.
Mm-hmm.
D someone says Mark has a GoFundMe set up for when Larry's trailer burnt down. There's a video of it. That's GoFundMe still exists. I thought that all
He took it down.
yeah, that was taken down and all that money was already given to the Whittakers that ended up mostly to
Yeah, I don't
BJ.
think he has any money of theirs anymore.
No.
Chris says, I thought they just owned the property across the road. Yes, that is the only property that they own. As far as we know, that's all that's been mentioned.
Daniel says the problem with Eric is he's given up with the Whittakers, in my opinion, and by doing this, it makes him look bad and guilty. If he continued and went about fighting for custody of Timmy, I don't know that Eric has given completely up. Now he has definitely taken the smarter road and hasn't been all over YouTube. He has stopped posting on YouTube and I know on his Facebook page anything about it. But on the other hand, I really wouldn't blame him because Eric in the very beginning, I mean, he talked about being very concerned because of what happened with Soft White Underbelly and all the money there, that he didn't want the same thing to happen this
Right.
time around.
Mm-hmm.
And when he basically saw that the same thing was happening this time around, he was like, I'm out. Which, I mean, I can't blame him there. You can only, when you're trying to help somebody and they sit there and lie to your face multiple times, you just like Mark. Mark was done because he was constantly lied to.
Exactly. And I completely understand that. Daniel says if the police want everyone or whoever to come forward, in my opinion, is an unrealistic approach, as a lot of donators don't want to put themselves in an awkward or drastic position. I wanted to say something today. First of all, we need to get those likes up, guys, because a little birdie told me that there might be some dancing coming on. We might get a dance show today, but Funky has to let us know what the details are. We might get some new moves coming if there was some practicing last night or today. And Funky said that there was going to be a video today that he was going to be dancing. Did anybody see that?
No.
I didn't either.
I did see some videos of Funky, but I saw no dancing.
No dancing.
No dancing.
I think he owes us something.
I'm sure he owes us something.
What's going on, Funky? What's really going on? We got to get those likes up, guys. We got to push the algorithm out so people can see Funky dancing.
Let's see. Chris says, Chris, I would really love you to at least come on up for a minute and tell me how to pronounce your last name correctly.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to call you Chris from now on. Looks, because I know I've totally destroyed your name multiple times. Looks like to me the owner of the land should be responsible for the trailer not having septic. Well, my understanding is that the owner of the land is literally just renting the land and that trailer was bought by the Whittakers and planted there. So Not sure that the landowner even knows that the trailer doesn't have septic. Because the landowner is like a LLC or something that I don't even know is in the area. Let's see.
Gosh,
TG.
you would think that they would know, though, right? If you're the owner and you're renting something out to somebody,
Well, if you're just literally renting the
the land.
grass, I mean, has that LLC ever even been there and seen this trailer that they put on it? I don't know.
I don't know.
TG Chicago says Eric lives in Georgia, has his own family to tend to. Him leaving West Virginia was long overdue. Right, he needed to get back to his family. I agree.
Yes. Token says, did you see the guy in the chat asking when he was going to pay him? No, I don't know who you're talking about actually, or what chat. Lady FS77 says, Grimmer, I support Funky.
Oh, you jumped way up again, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't know why my thing keeps jumping. I'm on 738.
It does that.
It's like I'm going down on the chat and then it jumps back up and then I get lost.
Right. No, it does that.
Dirt Track Fan 1 says, I don't think Larry has his own place anymore. He has made reference to Ray and Lorraine keeping them up all night. I think since they burned his down, that was going on, but then they got that other trailer where him and BJ were staying next door. I wonder if the landowner knows that they're just putting trailers wherever they want to put them, though.
Good question.
Yeah, I just want to put an ADU over here, please. Who believes Patrick? Granny BL9. That's what I wanted to do. I want to know who are Patrick fans and who are Eric fans. Who do you believe the most?
Oh, good point. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat. If I knew how to do a poll, I would do a poll on here, but I don't know how to do that. Maybe Funky knows.
Yes. Team Patrick or Team Eric?
Yes, that's what I want to do. Hashtag Team Patrick or Team Eric.
PG Chicago says Eric. Bill Baker says Eric by far. Dirt Track Fan 1 says, I believe Patrick.
Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Jenny.
Bygone says Eric. Bill Baker says Team Whittaker. Token says none. None of the above.
Aw. There goes my chat again. It jumped all the way up. Either that or I'm going the wrong way on here. This isn't a sporting event.
No, but we do like to know if we are, if
Yeah,
our
we wanna know
opinions
who
are
it is we're
matching
talking-
other people's opinions, or
Right.
if we're just totally out in la la land.
Yes. Annette Gabriel says, I don't believe Patrick at all. I used to believe Eric strongly, but now I have some doubts.
Painfully aware says Patrick. Jenny Gilbert, Eric. Rhonda says Patrick, but just barely.
I like that.
So it's really split, and it sounds like most kind of are a little doubtful on both. And right, I'm it's I'm doubtful on both too. I just if I had to pick one, it certainly would not be Patrick.
Right.
We'll just go there.
I pick Eric because I feel like he's one to show more of the receipts and proof. He's
Right.
more willing to say what his truth is. And I don't know, Patrick has stayed away from saying anything at all until now. He's trying to prove it. And I think only now it's because he's getting all these threats and people being mean to him and, all of that. But I'm on Eric's side for now until he proves me wrong.
Tanette Wilson says, I feel there are pros and cons on both sides. Always is.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Baker says, but Eric hasn't said shit since the last live he did. Well, because he also said it was the last update he was going to be doing on the Whittakers because, like I said, I think that's a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
Get off of social media. People are complaining and saying you're making money off of them. Well, he quit. So
Right.
they can't say that he's making money off of them any longer.
Yeah, and he has a whole other page. He doesn't want this bad press to affect that. That's his income. He's got a job and this is something that he came out to try to help. He's not going to let it ruin the rest of his life.
So, Daniel, do you live in the UK? Or are you just an expert on what police do in both here and there?
What did Daniel say?
I don't know. I'm sorry, my eyes are starting to go blurry. In the UK, police wouldn't waste their time with this kind of thing, in my opinion. State police are over the top.
Hmm.
Well, we have laws against certain things here, so that would be the police's job here to make sure those laws are being followed. That's my understanding of how things work.
Yep. This is interesting. Someone says, one thing to remember, this LLC land stuff was told by Eric. I used to do land work for a living. I looked. It's public record. I found all private landowners on the road, no LLCs. Are you trying to say that where they're living at on that property is not owned by an LLC, LLC, comma D? That came out wrong. You know what I mean?
Nick Gabriel says, as a responding to something Bill said earlier, I guess. Larry is definitely shady, and I think Betty is just vulnerable and gets dragged into Larry and BJ shenanigans. Betty is up in age, and her health isn't good. Right. I think Betty also needs some more care. At least regular doctor visits would be lovely.
Yes. And Larry intimidates her sometimes.
I
And
think Betty's very intimidated. That last
yeah.
video with Patrick standing over her, she looked to me like she was cowering, and the way her eye, she just looked very scared in that video.
Oh, when he's trying to get her to say she wants her family back or something, she keeps looking up at him.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and then it was made so obvious because she kept looking up at him that he decided to speak.
right. But just even the way she looked up at him and the way she looked like she was trying to get as far away from him as possible in the chair she was in.
Yes, she was deep down in that chair, wasn't she?
Yes, and far in that far corner she could get.
Yeah. Hi, Lady K. Welcome. Hi, Kathy Perez. Thank you for subscribing. D. Someone says, another. I also didn't see any property belonging to Patrick Rourke. He could be on a side road near them, but he's not on their road. Oh, wow.
Well, that's interesting because he says he's on the road.
Yeah. And Timmy ran right up to his house when when the cops were coming. Annette Gabriel says, Bill, Larry is different, definitely shady, and I think Betty is just vulnerable and gets dragged into Larry's and BJ's shenanigans. Oh, you read that.
It's yeah, it's funny when you sometimes when you start reading something you don't realize it's already been read until you like finish it. It's like, oh wait, I think
Yeah.
I heard that. Or did I hear that? Or did I just read that to myself and not out loud? I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny because I told you I'm like that with movies. My memory is so bad now that I could watch a movie over again. I know I've seen it, but it'll be okay to watch it over again because I've forgotten most of it.
Bill Baker, if you subscribed, thank you. We can't actually see who subscribed. But the previous person that Walking by Faith thanked, they had made a comment that they had to subscribe. So if
Yeah,
you
that's
had
right.
made that same comment, sorry we missed it. But welcome.
Yeah, welcome, Bill. My chat keeps jumping, like I say, and it keeps putting me back at the top. So when I go down, that's when I start seeing, you know, the now comments coming in. But we welcome you, Bill.
Painfully Aware says she looked frightened. Yes, going back to the Betty video.
Monica Redfeather says, did I miss the dance? No, Monica, we're still waiting to hear from the great Funky over there as to what are the terms. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. He owes us a dance.
Right.
He owes us one.
Yes, from last week now or something like that.
Maybe, yeah, a week ago. Uh huh.
Yes, he
Hmm.
does.
Bygone, yours is too. Are you talking about your memory? Funky staying quiet.
What time are you on the chat?
I'm on 8:18 now. Monica Redfeather.
Okay.
Because Bygone at 8:18 says mine is two. Monica Redfeather says, oh, okay. Bill Baker, oh yeah, BJ definitely has many of them, but as a recovering alcoholic since 9/16/16 and seriously got my crap ball together, all the way together, 7/23/23 as a recovering addict, she will do anything, guys, to get it. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Well, if she
Well,
just wants to do anything, she should help clean that house.
yes, yeah, Bill. We remember her calling BJ, calling Mark, and telling Mark that Larry was dead, and then Mark went to go to the funeral, and oh look, there's Larry, live
Mm-hmm.
and well.
She got away with that too easy, huh? All she had to do was apologize, and then he said, "Okay, it's okay, I forgive you." I mean, that's something serious. People don't go to that desperate way of saying things like, as far as somebody dying, as an excuse to need money. You know what I mean? Like you have to really, really be desperate. I know a drug addict will say and do anything, but to say that your parent died, knowing that Mark is going to find out, hello, like she had to be really, really desperate. There must have been no more copper in that town for her to get or gas to rob. I don't know.
Well, I heard that some of the copper wiring was actually from like telephone lines and stuff. They were stripping off of poles or something.
Oh, yeah, they do that here where I live, all over the place. All of a sudden, your internet will go out, and it's because they've broken into the, the cable boxes or whatever and stole the line.
Great.
It happens everywhere now.
I jumped up just a little bit, and Annette Gabriel says it's strange that both Eric and Patrick don't use their real names, but aliases. I don't think they're actually aliases. I think both Eric and Patrick, that's their middle name. And I don't particularly find that really that odd, just because I call my husband by his middle name. He.
Yeah, my son doesn't even know his real name. I call him AJ.
I don't think my husband's first name fits him. It doesn't he it just doesn't fit him. But
It
his
sounds
middle
weird,
his
huh?
middle name, it just, yeah, he just doesn't match the name. So, I've always, and a lot of people have in different times in his life. Some have people knowing him by his first name, and then there's people that know him by his middle name. It's, I don't know. Maybe because his first name was a little bit more common.
Yeah.
If you get
Daniel says the state needs to stop going on about the money and actually start helping the family. The money isn't the issue. What Whitakers needs is a home with a support worker for Ray, Timmy, and Lorraine. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they're doing multiple things right now. Not, it's probably just one department, doing the money thing, and they have other places and people working on all the other stuff. I was trying to read Bill. Where did it go? It jumped away from me again. Funky had highlighted it.
It looks like he might be gone.
Oh, he was thanking us for the warm reception.
Hmm.
I lost it.
I know, I lost it too. And then I see, I don't know what happened. Something happened.
Mm.
Because Jenny Gilbert says, LOL, that was weird.
Oh, because see, I didn't read the rest of it, so who knows?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what happened, but that's okay if we missed it.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just as well we missed it.
maybe it was a good thing. Let's see. So, Funky, are you there? I can see you commenting. He has his eyes on someone, he says.
Yeah, I see that.
Daniel says the state police aren't helping, they are hindering the fact. They have been hospitalized. To put in simply, they need a support worker for 8 hours a day who are trained.
I believe they'd need more than 8 hours a day.
Right.
Not for all three of them. Yeah, that's one chore worker for 8 hours in one day is not enough.
And as far as I know, like here we have IHSS, which is in home supportive services, right? And those people that are allowed hours to clean, like so many hours, it's if you live in a house that has multiple people, it's only they're only hired to clean up after that one person. And it's only light cleaning. So they
Right.
can't go in there and scrub walls and scrub, you know what I mean? Like mold or not even, they wouldn't even be allowed to be in there if there was mold.
Right. Right.
So
They'll
there's only
change.
so much they can do.
Right. They change sheets. They do dishes. They'll help
Hmm.
prepare meals. They'll
Yes.
help with bathing and dressing and those sorts of things. But yeah, it's not going to, the house has to be in decent shape before a chore worker will ever go in there. And
Right.
beyond a chore worker, I think, I'm not sure if it would be very helpful for Lorraine or Ray at this point, but Timmy needs a life skills worker.
Yes. Definitely.
Someone that can go in there and teach them how to do the necessarily activities of daily living type things. They'll
Yeah.
even, go out and teach them how to go grocery shopping. Because, I mean, it did seem, man, Timmy liked to scan stuff. You know,
Yeah.
he's got that down. He just
Yeah.
needs to be able to take the next step and deal with, paying for it and getting a receipt. D someone says, I feel sorry. Oops, it jumped. For Betty for the fact that her mother made her promise at age 12 to watch the rest of the kids for life. That's a huge thing to put on a child.
It
Yeah,
is.
and I saw one interview with Betty talking about that where it sounded to me like, uh, and who knows, it's hard with the Whittakers to totally understand everything they're saying, that it sounded almost to me like it was Betty's idea,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
that it wasn't that the mother made her do anything, just that it was. But, it probably, with all that, Betty probably grew up, and once she was old enough to be able to do anything, she was, probably helping with the other siblings who weren't as capable as, from an early age, is my
Hmm.
guess.
Right.
I mean, that's generally what large families do, is they
Hmm.
all, help each other, help with the siblings, and this it's usually the younger siblings, but in this case, mentally, she was the older sibling.
Right. And I could understand, like, I can picture it where the mom could be, had talk, we're talking either to the father or someone saying, what happens if something happens to me? What's going to happen to them? And then Betty listening to this at 12 years old saying, Mama, I'll watch over them,
Right, right,
giving her comfort. But who was to know at that time that she really meant it, that she was going to do it her whole life, or that she was going to become disabled herself? No 12-year-old knows that at that age,
right,
or it couldn't even think like that, that I'm going to get old myself, and then what's going to happen to them? Someone should come in, like a counselor, and talk to Betty and explain to her, you made that promise when you were 12 years old. Your mom can't expect you to hold to that.
at this point,
Yeah,
when you need care yourself.
exactly. And there's other siblings that are capable, and grandchildren, nieces, nephews, Chris says they need to call the hoarders people to come in. I know. I was watching a video the other day and I saw Larry's truck full of junk and stuff that you could tell he picked up, from the streets or somewhere, Another man's trash is another man's treasure. But they pile it all up on top of, their porch, and you just see it being moved from side to side. I don't know what he's doing with all that, but he's not making it any easier on Betty, unless he's selling it and making money on it, but he had that truck full of stuff.
Right.
It's like, come on, you're just, and that's not even your home, dude. To be piling it all up and making it look a mess. It's not even arranged right. And if he can move furniture around, he should pick up a toilet brush.
Right. Right. Tanette Wilson says, I think a lot of Timmy's speech issues are caused by severe hearing loss. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think he talks much like a deaf person because it's, very difficult to reproduce sounds that you are not hearing
Right.
correctly.
Right. He can't hear the pronunciation, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking when whoever said earlier about getting the hoarders people in there. Now, if we got the hoarders people plus the home remodelers people, I don't remember what show that is. Like they
Like
come
a
in.
home edit.
I don't know. They do home flippers
Oh,
kind of
okay.
stuff. And I don't know, a couple of those other people, maybe we could fix the Whittakers, but man, it would take a few. It's not, unfortunately, at this point, it's not just if we could fix the house, everything would be fine. Or if we could just get rid of BJ, everything would be fine. Or if we could just get some help in the home, everything would be fine. I mean, they need all of that.
Yeah, definitely. Not.
Token says, I'm deaf. He does. I assume that means Timmy talking much like a deaf
Oh,
person talks.
yeah. Token says so. The 2024 property tax on 473 Tommy Creek was $110 for 17.6 acres. Yeah, they could have paid that. Chris says, Jenny, the house is not demolished. Fake news. It is not demolished nor condemned, or might be condemned. They can't move back in it, but it's not demolished.
Yeah, the last I heard, and again, not a reliable source, is that it was not condemned, that it was just ruled inhabitable. Which I'm not
Oh,
really sure what the difference in that is. That it was inhabitable because of the plumbing issues. This again.
oh yes. D someone says that's what I saw too. Token. Also, did you look how it's zoned? Residential/disabled. I didn't even know there was a zone called residential/disabled. Is there a zone with disabled? No, I don't think it is here.
As in zoning,
Because she's the one who looks up stuff, with the properties. And
yeah, I didn't know disabled was even part of zoning, but
yeah, I didn't know that either. That's interesting.
hmm, how would they? Maybe it's just how they word it there, residential/disabled. Maybe that's just their term. Although I still find that kind of odd. Because for something to be classified as disabled, I would think they would have to be ADA regulations. And okay, TG Chicago says no disabled zone here. Yeah, I've never heard of that anywhere I've lived. Token says in West Virginia there is. I wonder what that means.
I don't
If it's
know.
actually a disabled as in people with disabilities, or disabled where that the land is, I mean, because they're in the mountains and hollers there, that the land isn't maybe suitable for commercial. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just
definitely.
making I'm just making that up. Totally just making that up.
But I don't think it's zoned for commercial.
Yeah, well, right, no, but the way now I lost it, but whoever wrote that, it was residential slash disabled, like it was,
Like both.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not really sure what disabled means in zoning world.
I have no idea.
See, someone says that's what it says in Raleigh County, West Virginia website. I believe you. That's what it says. I just don't know
Yeah,
what
we
that
just don't
means.
understand it. T Walk says, my grandpa was a severe hoarder and it trickles down to the children. Hoarding is a disorder and you need intensive therapy to fix it. Fix the house, bust, it would be hoarded in but it would be hoarded in 6 months. Well, if Larry had anything to do with it, yes, because he's the one's bringing the stuff home.
Chris says Ray's life is pathetic. He has been totally neglected. I
I know, it's so
I
sad.
feel very bad for Ray. Also, well, all three of them have, I believe, been
Yeah.
neglected. But I think Ray probably has the least ability to help himself in any way.
Yeah, because he doesn't, you could tell he doesn't want anything done to him, huh? Like it's almost they have to like force him to change his clothes or like you know how he doesn't want his beard or his mustache touched. He's willing to get certain things, but then other things he doesn't. But with
Right,
Lorraine, Betty just, pulls her towards her and tells her come here and does whatever, but she depends on Betty.
right. Yeah, no, Lorraine is very, very mellow. I mean, I
Mm,
think she's very would be very easy to care for, as far as that goes. Ray's another story.
yeah.
Let's see, I saw something here that somebody said. Oh, gee, somebody going back to the whole residential slash disabled, maybe less tax rate, question mark. And
Uh,
maybe, maybe that is it,
oh, okay.
or something. Who knows?
Maybe it's considered like maybe like, low income family or something because they're on disability then. They're not getting that much money. Maybe it's like a low income kind of thing.
That they're on disability, maybe that is it. Let's
Yeah.
see, Token says in rural areas in Appalachia, they put that on their soems know they are disabled.
Hmm.
Well, if I was disabled, I'm not sure I would want that
I
to
know.
on my property,
Yeah, I wouldn't want to sign
making me
up.
a target.
Exactly. Huh.
Let's see, T-Walk says, I looked up disabled zone in West Virginia, and it refers to parking permits in residential area lights like in front of the house.
Oh,
So apparently they have some disabled parking there, maybe.
wow.
Is that what you're saying, T-Walk?
So is it public parking then? Then they put like a disabled parking there?
Well, I'm just thinking maybe they have a handicap parking space or spaces in front of the house that's zoned for a handicap space because they're disabled.
Right.
Maybe. TG Chicago says for apartments, etc., a disabled zone. Yeah. Token, emergency medical system. Well, yeah, they definitely need, the I've fallen and can't get up button type thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood what you were trying to tell me there, Token. Medical emergency medical system for the ambulances and stuff. So if they get a call to that home, they know there's disabled people in the home. That makes sense that it's for EMS. Tanette Wilson says, my understanding regarding flood zone was it was the specific triangle piece the house is on, and that their own 17 acres would be permitted for the house. Yes, that was my understanding too, that it's the side of the road that they are currently on, that's by the creek, that's a flood zone. Because the other side of the road looks like it goes uphill to me.
Mm-hmm.
Funky, you were late in highlighting that. I just
I
read
know. That's what we're all.
that.
He still hasn't come on here and given us terms as to how we're going to get him to dance. Well, no, we don't need the terms. He owes us a dance. I keep forgetting that. See?
Right.
Humor is.
Oh, you want to read the next highlighted one? I need to
Walk.
stop looking at it in a few minutes.
Okay. So, like, if a person is disabled, you can get a sign, and they are the only ones that can park in front of their home for easy access. We have them in Canada. You know what? That would be so nice because here in California, we're not allowed that. At least I haven't seen it. I've seen people put cones out so that they can park in front of their own home if they don't have a driveway and they're disabled. But there's no disabled like markings of any kind because then that would mean any disabled person could come and park there, whether they live there or not.
Well, I've seen the cone thing happening, but in areas that aren't has nothing to do with the person being disabled. It's that all there is street parking, and they live there,
Mm-hmm.
and they are in an area that might be near a restaurant that their parking lot fills up, and then people start taking all the street parking, and then they get home from
Right,
work and they have no place to park.
right. So that would be nice if you can save a parking for yourself like that by law,
Right.
that it would be yours, but unfortunately that would just welcome other people to park there that were disabled.
Right. Around here, you would need a sign that said reserved for
Mm-hmm.
handicap permit number, blah, 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 only, or something.
Yeah, and then here they would probably make you pay for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, on your own. Tonette Wilson is helping us out. She says, Funky, you so off to dancing you go. Boy, my voice is really getting raspy. Come on, Funky. We want to know what time you're going to come on. Give us a show.
It doesn't sound too raspy on our end.
Really? Oh, good. I could feel it, though. I could feel like
I,
your ears
I,
getting plugged, too.
I know there's times I feel like my voice is getting really raspy, and then people go, "No, you sound fine." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
my ears."
Well, because normally my voice is like a high pitched,
Oh,
irritating sound. So, like when I went back and listened the first day, I was like, wow, my voice is really like raspy on here. So, I know today if I go back and listen to it, I'm going to really be able to tell.
okay, then maybe you are raspy because you're not high pitched.
And TT Chicago wants Funky to do the percolator. I would sure like to know what that is. I want to see that.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know what that is either.
Monica is getting sleepy. She wants to see a dance before she goes to sleep.
Oh, Funky says dance, dance, dance. But then he just got
Yeah,
laughy
the other day
at
he was
it.
saying he felt like something. I can't remember what he was saying his body has turned into in the last week because he's gained so much weight. Sorry, Funky. I hope that wasn't a private conversation. I told him he was stress eating. We all do it. T Walk. If you don't have a parking pass and you park in a disabled spot, that vehicle would be towed. There is corresponding permit from disabled vehicle and the home. Yeah, see, we don't have that here. Not that I've seen anyway. I can't speak for the whole state, but we don't have that here. I wish we did.
Oh, D, someone says she found something.
Well, come on up, D.
But
If
then
it's
she
too long,
says, dang, it's too long to post. Well, then come up and read it. Oh, wait. Here, go ahead and read her longer comment below.
okay, in West Virginia, properties are zoned as residential for individuals with disabilities to ensure compliance with the Federal Fair Housing Amendments Act. Wait, it jumped. Where did we go? The zoning. Okay, wait a minute. It jumped. Let me go back. Fair Housing Act, Amendments Act. Federal Fair Housing Amendments Act, which prohibits housing discrimination. This zoning allows for group residential facilities and homes to be established without special permits, facilitating better housing opportunities for people with disabilities. To continue, it says so. That explains how they put that trailer up in a floodplain and why no septic permit was pulled. Oh, that's interesting. But well, okay, not a permit, but why didn't they get the septic tank?
Because they didn't have to go and get a permit to do it.
That's crazy, though. It's like, okay, for the next 50 years, I'm going to live here and we're just going to let the water go into the river or whatever they have there.
Into the creek? Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
crazy. Crazy and gross, but that's crazy. Hey, Funky. Woohoo! Are we getting to see a dance? Uh-oh. He's getting ready.
Oh, I better get back in front of my TV where I can see.
Here we go.
He's warming up.
Uh-oh. He's getting ready.
Oh, I better get back in front of my TV where I can see.
Here we go.
He's warming up.
Is this the percolator? Here we go. Woo woo! Is this the percolator?
I have no idea what any of these moves are, but
I don't know what's going on there.
go, Funky, go.
I think those were stretchy moves.
TG Chicago says, get your singles out, ladies.
We don't hear the music. Do you hear music though?
No. And maybe he intentionally isn't letting us hear the music.
Funky, do you know you're muted? There you go.
There it is.
It's time for the percolator. Percolator. It's time for the percolator.
I'm about to get it down.
Get it, Funky.
In Chicago area software just
Oh,
Who did the percolator the best?
It's time for the percolator. 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 Percolator.
That's a hard dance. That's a hard dance. That's a hard dance. I'm at the master. Hold on.
Who did the percolator the best?
It's time for the percolator. 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 Percolator.
That's hard as crap.
It's time for the percolator. Percolator. It's time for the percolator. Percolator.
Damn it.
Who did the percolator the best?
It's time for the percolator. 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 It's time for the percolator.
That
Who did the percolator the best?
It's time for the percolator. 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 It's time for the percolator.
ride the right horse.
dance ever.
Do an easy one then.
A what?
An easy one.
What's an easy one?
An easy dance.
References.
Well, remember we were talking about your popping and locking days?
See if I bust my ceiling.
I forgot about that song though. I forgot what song it was.
I gotta master it.
Who did the percolator the best?
It's time for the percolator. 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 Percolator.
That is hard.
It sounds more like a galloping horse, not a percolator. It's time for the percolator.
Everyone does it differently.
Oh, Planet Rock. That's what I was trying to say. Planet Rock with the pop and locking. Is that the one?
Planet Rock.
No, maybe not. That's more for breakdancing, I think.
I'm already.
You're already sweating. Where's baby Funky? He doesn't want to join you?
No. He messes me up.
Gets in your way, huh? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Dee says her life is now complete, Funky.
Yes. Ooh, come on. All the way up on the couch.
What? Why do I got the feeling he got some of these dance moves from Baby Funky?
Maybe.
No, I'm serious.
That has to be hard to do that barefooted, though.
I'm sweating bad.
That's a workout, I know.
Do we need to send oxygen?
Well, that was a good job, Funky. Everybody clap for Funky. Woo woo!
That was cool. That was horrible.
Bygone says, guess who's going to be sore tomorrow?
I'm serious. Look.
I know. I'd be sweating on the first dance move. Monica Redfeather says, thank you, Funky.
Yes, that was worth the wait.
Tonette says, we got our Funky back.
Oh my gosh, Kathy.
Hey. I owe you guys another one. I owe you guys.
He says he owes us another one, guys. Write that down. See, Bygone says Little Funky can probably show you how to do it.
I gotta catch my breath. Yes, last time I did end up with an IV.
With a what?
With an IV. Last time, remember, I had to get an IV.
An IV? Are you serious?
Yeah, I was dehydrated.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you better go drink some water.
I'm all right.
Thank you for that.
I drank a protein shake before it.
Oh, yay. That'll help you. I think Kathy is sharing some news. I think it's Kathy, is it? That's a friend of hers gotten into an accident and broke her back.
Yeah, and I was reading, she said that it's the second time this week a friend has broken their back.
Yikes.
Well, maybe, Kathy, we don't want to be your friend. Sorry. I don't want a broken back.
That's crazy. I hope they're going to be okay.
It is crazy. Prayers to Kathy's friends.
Wow. Someone says, props, Funky. I'm too old to think of moving like that.
I was just reading that same one.
Yeah, I could barely move the upper body, let alone do both.
I wouldn't be brave enough to go on live and do that.
Aw, someone sent you $1, Funky. We'll have to come up with an easier dance for Funky next time. Rhonda says, I enjoyed it though. Love you, Funky.
D had $1.
She sure
Got
did.
it.
Got it all.
I'm still out of breath.
Drink some water. Yes, D. Ouch. Praying that Kathy's friend is okay. How are our likes, Funky?
Hold on, I gotta see. My hands are shaking. Hold on.
Oh, okay. We'll give you some time. If I go out and try to look, it'll kick me out.
I'm not sure where to even look on here. I don't think we can look on StreamYard, can we?
No, I have to go out and then it'll kick me out.
Pamela, feel free to come up here and join us and show us your dance moves. No, we're too old to dance. 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. Way too old.
I've had too many accidents and 3 degenerative discs to do any dance moves.
Yeah, my chiropractor would put a big no on that one also. Teaching of Chicago says 40 likes.
40? What? And how many people?
Ooh, Tonette. Tonette just sent 1999. Happy dance.
Yay. Thank you, Tonette. There you go. Happy dance.
40 likes, 60 watching. We don't have people tonight, but that's okay.
Wow. Please get those likes up. It's free, guys, just to press the like, and you can press it on your TV and your phone if you're watching from both places.
But does it count it? I tried that.
Yeah, it counts it.
And because when I did it, I was actually watching the ticker on the likes, and I had liked it on my phone first, but I don't know if I was the same me on the TV. But when I liked it, it didn't. No, because I went into my other account to do it, and the number didn't go up, at least not right away.
Yeah, it doesn't do it right away. It's a little slow.
Oh, maybe then I just couldn't see it.
So
Come on,
press
Chris.
those likes.
Chris and Pam need to come up and dance for us.
Show us some moves. Or come up on the panel just to come and conversate. Come and talk. I saw this other YouTuber today talking about the Whittakers, but he's so angry. I can't remember who it was, but he is so angry and is talking so mean and mad about Eric and Patrick. And it's like, at least you could come on here and we're calm and we like to have fun and we let everyone else discuss and comment and ask questions, and like you can compare us and not like us to other channels, but I think we're the best one out there, giving you guys information that are truth and facts. We're not lying about it. We're not pulling things out of a hat just to say it and just to make us popular. We're trying to give you the truth, guys. And we keep you entertained, at least. at least press the like button for us.
At least for Funky's dancing.
Yeah. If you want to keep them dancing, we got to keep the likes going. Wait, what? Someone said someone showed me a photo from when Betty and Lorraine got pedicures. I'm surprised Lorraine was able to walk. Really sad. Why? What happened?
I'm guessing maybe her toenails were so overgrown.
Oh, like before she got the pedicure.
I'm guessing, yeah, I
Oh, okay. I didn't
didn't
read
see
into
that.
that, I guess. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. They need someone to come in and help them with self care. And, they don't know that. People that grow up like that and in those rural areas like that, they don't know. They don't even have places like that to go get a petty, mani petty. I mean, heck, I don't even go to those places. And I live in California where they're everywhere.
Uh, right, I don't either because I've heard of too many people getting lovely funguses or things.
Yeah,
But
infections.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's too painful for me. I have fibro, and it's like anything like that anybody's trying to do to me and they don't know my pain, I can't.
right, when you do it yourself, you can
Yeah,
feel it
you
and
know your
stop.
limits. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gee, someone says her nails were over the top of her toes.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness. Well, you
oh,
see the way
Dee says I can't at night. Hubby's sleeping, or I'd love to join up top. Go outside and come join us. That's what I do a lot of times because I have an obnoxious dog and she'll want to yak all the time.
yeah, that's what I had to do the first day.
Go in the bathroom, close the door where I can't hear you.
Yeah, you don't need to talk really loud either. I talk loud, but that's a habit of mine. I can't hear myself, I guess. I was gonna say Timmy's foot, I'm not sure which foot it is. I think maybe his right foot. It's almost like a cleft foot, if that's a proper term. Where all his toe, almost like if he wore a shoe that was 3 sizes too small for him all his life.
Like a club foot?
Yeah. Have you seen that?
No, I.
But they're on top of his toes and everything go on top of his foot.
Oh, like they're curled up over?
Like backwards, yes.
Oh.
And that's why he has that limp like that. D says, I live in the woods. There's bears. Go in the bathroom then.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Or another room or something. So, how many likes do we have now, TG?
I saw 45 a minute ago.
Yeah. I want to see if anybody's pressing likes. Or they
Hammer
really
toes?
just don't like us anymore.
Hammer toes, I think they're kind of more. They're not curled up over the backwards over your foot. They're. Uh oh. Did I throw myself out?
46. Wow. Pamela.
I saw that.
Monica, that's okay. We can hear you. You don't need to really talk loud in the phone. Did he, Chris? Chris says Tammy wore shoes that were too small. Oh, Tonette. A gentleman was killed by a bear in his own yard in Arkansas recently.
Wow.
Animals are just getting too used to people. They don't care anymore. That's what happens when we feel bad and we leave food out or we try to feed them. They get used to, the humans and They come close now.
Well, not only that, but we've moved into their territories so much that,
Yes.
I mean, gotta share. We had bears down where I was off grid. Didn't actually ever see them. They tried to stay away from people. But we also had feral hogs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they were more problem than the bears.
Diane Frank says hammer toes are bent in half, kinda.
Yeah, they're kind of bent, curled up almost. And they tend to get then the, oh, why can't I think? The tip of the toe tends to get kind of fatter.
That's the way Timmy's looks, but really exaggerated.
Yeah, probably from not properly fitting shoes.
That looks so painful. I mean, but the way it looked where it was bent, it's like where your foot, when you're walking, that other pad before your toes, that was whole part was going up. Like if he was wearing shoes three sizes too small.
Oh my goodness.
It had to be that he was born that way.
Well, Rhonda says the guy lived for like a week or so after it happened. Huh. You would have thought if he'd lived that long, he would have survived it, unless he got septic or something.
You see Kathy's comment.
I think Funky is trying to tell me something. I get the
The
same
same
ad for weight loss during every couple of minutes. You're still getting those weight loss ads, Kathy. Oops. Diane Frank's got bears in her dumpsters.
I know. So many people have bears. See, and I want to live up in the mountains, but I'm scared. I mean, we got coyotes already coming over here and eating up everybody's cats and stuff, little dogs. I'm worried about mountain lions and bears.
Well, I believe for the most part, unless someone is feeding the bears, they try to stay away from people.
Unless they're hungry and they want to come and dig in your garbage cans.
Well, right, but that's again, they smell the food in the garbage cans.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why some places have, they have those bear proof garbage cans.
TG Chicago says he wants us in shape to dance. That's why the commercials, I guess. Monica Redfeather, we have lots of coyotes. See, I was living for a while where they had the deer, the wild turkeys, and then we would get a lot of coyotes, but I don't think I'd be able to do more than that because I have animal. Well, I at the
Yeah,
time I had more animals.
we've got lots
Foxes?
of coyotes here.
Oh, better shape than Han. Boy, he's in competition with Mr. Han. Yes, you are, Funky. Even though we've never seen him, we
Han, I
believe
haven't
it.
seen Han. TG, are you still hiding Han in the attic or something? D says, I'm in Northwest. Is that Wisconsin? Bears, coyotes,
Wyoming.
wolves, bobcats. And if you leave them alone, they leave you alone. The bears really only cause trouble by us in spring going for my bird feeders. Yeah, they come out hungry. They come out really hungry in the spring.
Oh, right. After their hibernation, right?
Right. Yeah, that's been my experience too. If you don't corner them or get too close to their babies,
Oh,
they're
right.
they're yes, Hans in the attic.
Han has been in the attic, Funky says.
Man, TG, you've had Han tied up in that attic for a while.
What's really
Hopefully,
going
you're at least
on?
hopefully at least you're sending him a pizza once in a while or something.
Poor Han. That's why we haven't seen him in a minute. I
Rhonda
saw a ring
says,
camera. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, Rhonda says, do you know where tonight? I guess about what part of the state about the bear?
Oh,
Arkansas's got black bear pretty much well everywhere, I think.
yeah, I'd be definitely scared of bears. I'm scared of mountain lions. They're too fast. And I can't run that fast anymore. He's fed well. Don't worry. He's fed well. I saw a ring camera video today where two little, what are they? What are those animals that look like little bandits?
Raccoons?
Raccoons were climbing up a lady's side of her house to get her ring camera. She had it up above her garage and they were climbing up the siding and she was trying to see what all the fuss was and why her camera wasn't facing the street. And then she went to go look at the footage and she saw two of them climbing up and messing with their camera.
Yeah, they will play with things like that.
That's so funny.
Where
So
we were off,
they just come on your property not even wanting food. They just want to play.
yeah, when we were off grid, we had several trail cameras out in the woods, and black bear. What we assumed was a black bear couldn't see much, but some black fur. It was either a black bear or Bigfoot, whichever, because all you saw was this blurry, dark fur.
Yeah.
But he jacked with the camera and had it facing the ground when he was done.
Oh my goodness. Look at Funky's banner at the bottom.
Funky's banner at the bottom.
You know his
Oh,
scrolling banner?
and TG Chicago doesn't want you back.
Let me out. Let me out of the attic. I'm getting tired of pizza every night. Well, does anybody want to come up? Come up on the panel. Somebody who's not shy. It took me a while because I could not come up. The girls were asking me to come up almost every day, but I could not get my phone to work right. And then finally, Funky figured it out for me, and we got on with a different browser, like I said the other day, and it's been working fine ever since. I was ready to throw this phone out and delete everything on my phone just to see if I could get it working some other way, but it's pretty easy.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems with it at all.
I thought it was just me, to be honest.
I mean, as far as getting in the first time, it was really self-explanatory and it worked well. But I understand you had some issues, something going on with your phone that wasn't
Yeah, because
playing nice.
I would get all the way in practically, but then it would say, you know, where it shows you your mic and your camera, whether they're on or off. It would tell me that my browser is not allowing those to be on. So when I would click them to let the mic be on, it would tell me that it's the browser's not allowing me. So it was something going on with my browser. And then we switched browsers and we still couldn't figure it out. It was still telling me the same thing. We went in and did something with the cookies and all that. And then finally, Funky said, try that Firefox thing or something. Or not Firefox. I'm not sure. But anyways, we figured it out. So now it's working. But yeah, it took a long time for me. Then of course I blamed myself because it's always operator error with me. I'm
Kathy,
gonna take the banner toy away from Funky.
yeah.
Wow, Han was really popular. I wonder what's really going on. Like, why do they like him so much? Is he really famous?
All I remember is TG was flirting with him for one night, and ever since then.
Yeah, I remember. I remember her and Bad Betty were in competition over him.
Yeah, apparently ever since then, TG stuck him
Oh.
in the attic.
She didn't want to share. TG, he used to until you became jealous. Who are we talking about here?
Not sure. Are we still talking about Han?
I don't know.
She's talking to me.
Oh, okay. D, someone says, that's so cool, TG. So I'm glad you understand me not wanting to go outside right now. Yeah, we don't want you to go outside.
Nope. Gotta have a safe place.
Is that a doggy?
That was the answer to your question. She answered you.
Oh, so cute. Oh, I'm such an animal lover. I just don't like animals that could potentially kill me.
Right. Oh, I better go find her treats because she's gonna make bark at me until I get her on.
Yeah,
She has me well trained.
she has you well trained. Yep, that's the way my cat is. Before I come on, I have to make sure she's gone to the bathroom so she's not bugging me to let her in and she's not um, bugging for treats or food. I just have to make sure she has everything taken care of.
Well, and that's why I was a few minutes late getting in because I was
And it's time
getting
already, huh?
I was getting all the kitties all their canned food for the night. So or they'd have been bothering me too.
Oh.
But now they're all fat and happy and
How many do you
happy.
have?
Many.
Many?
Yeah.
Rhonda, I like that. Pamela, I'm turning 39 again. I was 26 for many years. Sorry, Jenny. TG, Han is in Vegas, ladies. What is he doing? He's singing up there? No, he's not. He's in my backyard chicken coop. Poor Han. Does Han even know that this is all going on? Is he oblivious?
Sweet dreams, Rhonda.
Rhonda going to bed?
Yep, she's got to get up early.
Oh, good night, Rhonda. Well, I hope we hear some good news coming soon about the Whittakers. I pray that they're not having a hard time wherever they are. And I'm hoping that out of all this, good comes out of it, that something good has to come out of it, and maybe they're going to get people to come out and teach them life skills and, which things that should have been done years and years ago. Something's got to change.
Right. Well, Kathy's ads have changed from weight loss ads to condom ads.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's what's going to happen when you lose the weight, I guess. You're going to need some condoms.
Or some added exercise to help with the weight loss.
Oh my goodness.
Do my pups play with toys? Yes, sometimes. Particularly talked about this, I don't know, a while back. My pup's favorite toy right now that I've also found has been they haven't destroyed it yet is a paintbrush roller. The
Oh,
you know the
wow.
the roller cover, they one of my dogs stole it off the porch and they've been playing with that all summer long and it's still in one piece.
Wow.
I know. I I'm like, next when they wear
They
that out,
must not
I'm
be big, very big dogs.
no, these are two of my big dogs.
Oh, wow. And they
Very
haven't
big
destroyed it?
dogs. Like, well, one's about 110 pounds and the other one's 90.
90. Oh.
Yeah, pounds. Yeah, so they could tear them up. Now, who you heard earlier was my little dog.
Good
Oh,
night, Jenny. Good night, everyone is going to bed right now.
yep. Sweet dreams, everyone.
If I miss your comments. Um, I think I'm gonna message Eric on one of his platforms and see if he'll do a live and let us ask him questions and maybe give us some proof as to how that, because inquiring minds want to know, some proof and video as to how that condo ended up, that Airbnb. And
Right, it would be awesome if he could come up on the panel one night and I just don't, like I said, his last live stream he did, he kind of said, this is probably, I think he just wants out of the limelight.
yeah,
Because the more he's in the limelight, the more he's accused of things. And
that's because there's no proof. That's what they need to understand. If they showed us, proof and receipts about everything, then they wouldn't be getting accused. But they keep saying, I have receipts, I have the proof, I can show you if I need to.
right.
Well, if millions of people are questioning you, then I think you need to.
Oh, D someone. I had three, sadly. Right, I just went blurry. Sadly, the last passed on Sat. Aw, I got toys brand new. I washed them all looking for a home for Sammy's toys.
Aww.
Aww.
Funky said, I just did the new review for YouTube about how good your videos, live streams are, and this panel got the most stars than any video and live stream we've done. Oh, that's good to hear, because here I am thinking nobody likes us.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you there.
Right? Well, that's good. You might get some new toys for your babies.
Well, I think Dee needs a new puppy for
Oh,
her toys.
she might not be ready though. She said they passed away on Saturday.
No, I think the last one passed on Saturday, not all three on Saturday.
Yeah, I had three. Sadly, the last passed on Saturday.
That
Oh,
is very sad, Dee.
I'm so sorry, God. When I lost mine, I mean, it's been, let's see, August. What are we in September? It's been 2 years then now that I lost mine of 16 years, and I'm still not ready. It hurts way too much.
Oh, see, I'm kind of the opposite, where not that it doesn't hurt, but if I lose one, I tend to have to replace it with two.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
Thank you, Diane Frank. I think so too.
Well, to me, there's nothing that can get you out of a bad mood better than two puppies or two kittens playing with each other. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't watch that and not giggle. I can't anyway. So Funky says, it goes off of spam comments, arguing, loud speaking, and words that are in review. We got none of those tonight. I don't know what you're saying, Funky. I don't
I
know.
know. How did we get stars then if there was none of that? And I
Maybe.
think I do a lot of loud speaking.
Well, I think maybe he means more like yelling as opposed
Oh,
to
okay.
loud speaking. I have a voice that carries, also, I've been told.
My sister, my daughter comes over once in a while to visit me, and she'll say, "Mom," she'll be plugging her ears and say, "You're talking so loud."
Use your inside
I
voice.
know. It's like, because you never visit me. You don't know what my normal talking range is.
Well,
Oh, someone says, "Oh no, I put his empty collar in the box with the others. I told my husband no more empty collars. This one was rough." Oh
oh,
gosh.
I'm so sorry. That's so sad.
It is. It's so rough. I have a whole shrine with my last baby, and I think of her almost every night still, how it was going to bed with her and being warm. And she was a little Dachshund, a little dash hound. She was a mini, so she always slept with me. She's so tiny.
Aw.
And I just remember the warmth, wrapping around her, or her with me on my legs. And, it's hard. Yeah, Funky, that'd be good for us to see. He said he's going to start showing that on the panel screen. Fernanda Lewis says, "Same here, not ready for a dog. Been 2 years, lost my dog." It is so hard.
Yeah, pets are part of the family, and it's very hard.
Funky says because it was a 5-star review, they rated it, so they gave us all 5 stars.
All right, we need to stop talking about past pets because this is Dee's first day. She hasn't cried, and she doesn't want to
Oh,
cry. So we will move along. Now, where are these reviews, Funky, that you're talking about?
I think it's what he can see as being the
Oh,
creator.
the owner of the channel. So, did anyone on here actually see the video that supposedly Timmy was abused in? Because I cannot find it
I
anywhere.
did
I
not.
looked and looked.
I did not, and I'm wondering if it's that guy that. Oops! I just dropped my soda bottle. If it was that guy that took down all his videos.
Yeah, but I looked for it before, and what was it, Heaven's Baby or something somebody was saying the other night? It might have been last night
Mm-hmm.
that it was on, and I looked on there and I couldn't find anything.
Is that the one that changed his name as well as to Tool Time or something like that?
No, that's the Watson family that
Oh,
changed his thing to Tool Time, and I think that's an appropriate name for him. I think he's a tool. Um, uh, Do you want someplace? You know what? Do you have a local animal shelter? They would, I'm sure, be happy to have your toys. Dee says she saw it and didn't see abuse at all. Yes, that's what I've seen in comments in different places is people saying they saw it and didn't look like Timmy was abused. Looked like Timmy walked up to a worker and dropped something, and the worker picked it up for him. Is kind of what is that kind of what you saw, Dee?
And see, I heard someone say um, it didn't look like it was at any local place. That it looks like it was at Patrick's house, and that the video was very old.
I also heard the video was very poor quality, and that somebody even kind of questioned. Look up Timmy abuse video. There's videos out there. Okay. Oh, is that on? Look it up on YouTube, D. Is that where you saw it, or someplace else?
Good night, Kathy. Have a good evening. Rest of your good evening.
Sweet dreams, Kathy. D says, to me, it looked like a hotel lobby, like where you'd get your continental breakfast.
Oh. Jeez. What would he be doing in a hotel lobby? But where did they see it? Did you know? Do you know what channel or whose channel that was on?
Oh, and D says, yes, very poor quality. And Timmy's hair was long, not buzz cut like it's been. Interesting. Did you think? I saw a few people questioning if it was actually Timmy. Even
Oh.
did you think it looked like Timmy with long hair, or do you think?
Oh yeah, Watson said Ernie sent him that video. I
Right.
did watch Ernie's videos today because remember I kept saying who's Ernie, who's Ernie. Now I know who Ernie is, and it seems like he's trying to get more involved. Does it seem like that to you? He's got now like 5 videos out there.
Yeah, I'm the whole Ernie thing. I'm not really sure what's
She's gonna look real quick.
because
Yeah, I guess he's
supposedly,
the
he
bluegrass
was
guy.
the bluegrass guy that wanted $5,000 to do a benefit for the Whitakers.
And he didn't say that at all in his videos. And the way he made it sound was he was like on a tour and he was telling Patrick that he was going to be coming through town and he would like to see um Timmy to give him a guitar, a special playing guitar.
Right. I heard that also.
And I
That
didn't
he
hear him say
had.
anything about putting on a concert there.
Right, right. Well, I think the concert thing was a little while back, and I haven't heard Ernie himself mention it.
What's the matter, baby? My
Uh-oh.
cat's looking for something. She's awake now too, wanting something.
Your kitty
That's why
wanting
I fed
treats.
you and gave you snacks before. So Mama didn't have to get up.
She heard the treat word.
Yeah. She's walking towards the kitchen already. What do you want, baby? No, we're not going outside.
Oh, Tanette says, I heard someone say today that Ernie pulled out.
I saw that with her. I saw her comment anyways, but I don't know. Pulled out of what? He's not even supposed to be doing anything.
Well, it sounded like originally he was going to be helping Patrick, was the impression I got. But then supposedly he sent the Watson family that video because he didn't want to be involved. But then I didn't actually watch it, but I saw a Ernie video pop up.
Sorry, I had to wash my hands.
Devious on the street has it. Thank you, D. It seemed old, like an old video.
An old video?
Yeah. Julie says Ernie is out. So I really wonder if the whole video thing wasn't somebody trolling the Watson family. If they sent him. And I wondered too, but D saying that it looks old, like, and stuff. I was wondering, in today's world, did somebody make something with AI?
Yeah, that's true.
I have a friend of mine who has been playing with AI, just fun, just doing fun stuff, and it's pretty interesting some of the stuff he's got himself doing on there.
Yeah. You can do anything nowadays.
Right.
Like I was saying the other day that that letter writing that they were trying to say it was Betty's writing. I was writing something the other day, just a message, like responding to somebody, and the AI thing came up and said, "Would you like to make this like sound professional?" And it gives you so many different ways you can say what you want to say.
Right.
And I clicked on one of them just to see what it would do, and it did come up like if real professional letter writer wrote it.
Right.
So they can do things like that so easily with one click.
Right. Well, this friend of mine, uploaded his picture somehow into some AI program that, has him looking like he's doing all kinds of, wonderful things.
Yeah, well, look at the artwork that's being put out there now for these thumbnails.
Right.
That's probably got to be AI.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Ernie said he is a public figure, doesn't want the stigma. That would be smart.
Yeah. Yeah, because they have other careers going. They don't want this.
Okay, so wait, D said somewhere, where did I lose it? Also, the guy in the video with Timmy had no lanyards, ID, nothing. Yeah, I know when I was years ago still working in the hospital, they made us all get rid of our lanyards for safety reasons and went back to the clip-on IDs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they're dangerous.
Well, yeah, especially when you're dealing with patients that aren't necessarily in their right mind, or for one reason or another. Sometimes it's what the hospital has them. Some people wake up from anesthesia crazy and really fighting, and that aren't normally that way. So it's a good way to get strangled.
Definitely. This is an off the wall question, but it just came to my mind. Did was it said that Ray was also autistic?
I've heard that.
Because that would explain a lot, of
Right, with not wanting people to touch him.
yes,
And
yes.
particularly in certain that touch
The sensitivity
thing.
and all of that.
Right.
I'm hoping, really hoping that wherever they are, they're getting help like that, with professionals that know how to work with them. I just really hope the outcome of this is something good. And that they get a house. Even if they made that house dirty again, you know what I mean? At least they got a house, they know people care. It would take them time, to get the house like that, but they would at least try. And having their siblings taken away like that, knowing that that can happen again if they don't keep their house clean, you know what I mean? That would make them think more.
I don't know. Do you think they think that way?
I would think so, because I mean, I'm not saying Ray would think that way. I would say Betty and Larry and Kenny might think that way, like, oh, we better keep this house in shape because they can always come and take, Lorraine, Timmy, and Ray from us again. I'm sure they would be warned over and over again. Or they would have an advocate or a social worker come over and pay visits to make sure everything is still going right. Someone says, I didn't hear that, but I heard he was malnourished. But those type of things are rumors, and I pray. Oh, it went away.
It's and I pray it's not true.
Oh, it's not true. Okay.
Yeah, I heard he was malnourished also, and again, granted that was a rumor, but at looking at Ray and his bony body, uh, I'm pretty sure he was malnourished.
Well, you know what? I learned something last year. Um, Malnourished has nothing to do with weight. I mean, it has some things to do with weight, but it has to do with nourishment.
Right, you can
Because
be
I'm
over
overweight.
you can be overweight and be malnourished because you are not getting the proper vitamins and things.
Yeah. I
But
didn't know that before.
I think Ray's malnourishment is probably both, that he is lacking in calories and vitamins and minerals and things he.
Yes. Yeah, because I learned that, I was at the doctor's one time and she mentioned something about my nourishment. And I was like, do I look like I'm malnourished? She says, well, no one looks like they're malnourished, I guess you would say. But by your blood test results, you look like, you're not eating properly. I'm like, oh.
Right. Right, and there's lots of different kinds of malnourishments. I mean, you can have if protein deficiencies, vitamin deficiencies, just general caloric deficiencies. Yeah, Diane Frank says Ray lost a lot of weight. Yeah, he did.
Mhm. Oh, yeah, you could tell him because his eyes are all sunken in.
Well, and when he'd pull up his pants legs to show somebody his knees, I mean, he was just bony.
Yeah, his knee is really bad. What D says, and what and is that why the urgency to rush? Who gave them a month to clean up? I haven't heard that.
I don't know.
Come here, baby. Come on. She's like, Mama, who are you on the phone with that you're talking so loud and so much and so long? She doesn't know.
Well, and going back to um Patrick and the possibility of him getting guardianship and or the Whitakers being able to return and live in that home together. Again, the social worker in that one ring video clearly stated that the issue was BJ being there and the abuse. So, I mean, that's
Oh, the
another thing
protective
that
order.
people keep focusing on the house, but it's
Yeah,
not just the house. It's
that's true. Yep. She
there's
said the protective order, huh?
right. If BJ's gonna be there, I don't think the state's gonna let them back in unless somebody somehow goes in and proves that those allegations were not true. But I think that would be a little hard since you know, since Betty went into a courthouse and said under oath that they were being hit by BJ.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that because of that, them trying to get that protective order, they had the authorities come out, and then they saw the house, they saw the conditions of the occupants, and that's what raised awareness, because it then that fell through as far as the protective order because of Eric missing the date. So she didn't even get arrested or anything for being around them. But then they got the shaft and got all taken away. That's so sad. And it was because of the attention that they brought over.
No, Dee, I didn't hear that. Is that when? Which video was that? She says, has anyone seen the video of Patrick saying he told Betty that they had to hurry because they were given a month?
I haven't seen that video.
No, and again, if it's only Patrick saying it, I have to, again, question the truth. Because, again, that has, clearly the social worker was concerned about BJ. Was the protective order before the chair burning? I'm not really sure because the chair burning thing appeared to me when they started talking about that was an after fact. Because when I heard about the chair burning, um, Patrick's leg was already broken, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't over there burning any chairs. When after he broke it, because he claims he can't do anything.
I think he took people over there and was helping them clean up or something. It's funny how he takes people over there to help clean up, but it's at a time where he's got a broken leg and he can't, of course, do anything himself.
Yeah, I just got the impression that was a little bit earlier, and that just wasn't
Mm.
brought up to the surface until Eric mentioned it. But I don't know. Scroll up to my OO comment, D says.
Yeah, so I'm trying to scroll up if it lets me.
I'm not sure what. Are you talking about? If that's out there, I wonder then if Eric and Patrick knew they only had a month. This the Russian urgency? Oh, that's the Russian urgency. Yeah, I've not heard that month thing. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what comment you mean, D.
I know I can't see it either. I'm looking after now the lanyards to get back down. Let's see. Um, I didn't understand this one though, D. It says someone said Patrick will say set instead of sit. It's in his text or whatever. Then they pointed out in Betty's note. Oh, the word set versus sit too.
Y-
Oh, like he wrote it.
Yeah, well, Betty might use that term too. That's a very common country way of saying sit.
Mm-hmm.
Come set a bit.
Come sit.
No, come set. Yeah,
Yeah. Why don't you come sit over here?
right.
Yeah. I can hear that.
Yeah. Come set a spell.
Mm-hmm. Funky says, Julie, come up and share your opinions.
I'm trying to find Julie even on here to see what her
I
opinion.
know, me too.
Oh, I just that one that I read earlier about Ernie is a public figure, doesn't want the stick,
Oh.
and Ernie is out.
How many people are on here, D? Thank you, Diane Frank.
Yes, thank you, Diane. Oh, it will only let me
Well, we get
scroll up
another
so
dance out of Funky very soon. What was that?
it will only let me scroll up so far now. I've only don't have
She said
much in the
something
comments.
again. D. Someone said that there's a video of Patrick defending himself and said, I told Betty she had a month. So I wonder if state was involved way earlier than protective order.
Oh, I wonder if that was in the tonight's video of Patrick. There was a short time at the end that I don't know what happened. It like all of a sudden like fast forwarded and kind of skipped and jumbled up some stuff that Patrick was saying. So I might have missed that if that was tonight's thing. Did you?
Oh. Hi, Juki. We have Juki on the panel.
Hi,
Oh,
can you hear me?
I sure can. How are you?
Actually, I misspelled my name. It's Julie.
Okay, Julie. I thought you were going to say that's your dog's name or something.
No,
well,
I'm doing okay. I have kind of a rough throat, so I'll try not to cough too much.
That's okay.
But
Me
I've
too.
been following this story, and I just can't get over these two guys. I mean, so many people say, "Oh, they had their heart in the right spot," but they only saw dollar signs in their eyes when they saw
Mhm.
how much Mark made off those doing, Mark Leda
Yeah.
made off them. But it is a really sad situation. But I think they couldn't go on living in that house like that.
Mm-mm.
You know, I don't. You can't sit in your waist and not have skin problems and bed
right,
sores and
right.
and Ray just wasn't getting the medical. I don't know why they would never take Ray to the doctor. They took Lorraine and Timmy before these two guys got involved. But man, this is really quite a story. Sad though.
Definitely. And it's very sad. I don't know why they didn't take Ray. I heard Patrick say today, oh, well, it's because I didn't have any help. He's very difficult to handle.
Oh,
And I
Right.
guess the other ones weren't around that day to help. Well, I think if he would have asked a day before or 2 days before, hey, I'm going to take Ray to the doctor on this day. Can you be available? I'm sure they could have done that, you know?
Right. He was saying that, Ray won't get into a vehicle without Betty or Larry or what's the other brother's name? Kenny.
Tina. Mm-hmm.
Being with them, and that then somebody has to stay home and babysit the others that aren't going along. Um, but right, I mean, it would have only taken, a couple phone calls, a day or two in advance to work something out.
Right.
Or, gee whiz, I've seen them shove the whole family in one vehicle before.
Exactly.
Why not take them all along if they don't have somebody to watch Timmy and Ray, or Timmy and Lorraine while they take Ray?
And
I
Eric
mean,
said it took a whole month before he got him in. I mean, a day that he got him in, but he didn't find out until a month that he went back that he hadn't been taken into the doctor.
right.
So you mean to tell me in a month you couldn't find no way to get Ray to the doctor? And then he said, "Oh, it doesn't work that way over here."
Well, right. Yeah, Patrick apparently was trying to tell Eric, at least according to Eric, Patrick was basically him hawing around acting like you couldn't get an appointment with an orthopedic doctor. And Eric's like, yeah, I called, I called and got him an appointment the same day.
Yeah.
I mean, now, in my experience, I don't know how Eric got him an appointment with the orthopod in one day, but again, I'm not in West Virginia, and I don't sweet talk as good as Eric either. So, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it can be hard to get a doctor's appointment out here where I live. Like I have to wait a month, get a referral, wait a month, especially if it's a specialist. But
right, specialist, you don't get in that quickly.
yeah, but I think that whole story about um, how Ray had that appointment and Patrick was supposed to take him, but Patrick instead went to a bluegrass concert with Timmy, and that's where he broke his leg.
Mm-hmm.
That is just I don't know.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
but
why he
in
didn't take it.
today's live, Patrick said that he broke his leg with a four wheeler or a side by side. I don't remember which it was. Accident that he rolled it, and then in the process of them trying to get it back upright, the basically the person that was helping him kind of lost his grip or something, and the four wheeler fell back on Patrick's leg.
Oh,
But who knows?
But that was still at the concert, though, right?
um,
Out in the parking lot.
I don't know. Did he say that? Was
Yeah,
that what
he
he
said he
said?
went. Yeah, he said he went to the blue
oh, okay.
concert.
Oh,
I
okay.
was I was wondering how he broke his leg so bad because it looks like it must be a pretty bad break.
Yeah, he had that vehicle that does donuts in. Fall on top of him, fall over on top of him.
Ugh.
But Dee
Yep.
said something here. I was trying to read, and then it went small on my TV. I don't know if you could see.
I think I'm. Go ahead if you got it back.
She said, I agree. I'd like to know who shoots all the videos of Patrick with Timmy, like the Victoria's Secret one. Someone has to be there. That person could have helped. Absolutely right.
Yep.
Yep. That was a really bad look. And the thing that really got me was finding out about that. Patrick had something called Timmy Time,
Oh gosh.
where
Yes.
you could pay money and talk to or look at Timmy on FaceTime, and I just think that's just sickening.
That's disgusting.
Right. That
And it
unbelievable.
was it was like a private group, and I guess it was somehow through Facebook because he would like ask people that were in his Facebook group if they wanted special to give him a donation, and they could have special time with Timmy or whatever. But
Right.
That's disgusting. That's like child pornography because of Timmy's mindset of his age. He's like a 4-year-old. You're gonna $45. Come on.
Right. And there's no way Timmy legally can
Sign a contract.
agree to
consent.
that.
He can't
Consent. Thank you.
consent.
That's the word.
Right.
Yeah, he'd be considered just like, a minor. You
Right.
can't consent. You can't sign a contract.
That's
So
so disgusting. Does this guy have a brain before he speaks? Does he think about anything that he says?
It does not appear that way to me.
God.
but it's just the whole thing is. I just don't understand why the state hasn't been involved before this.
I
Because
don't know.
I mean, they're all getting SSI checks.
Right.
And
None of us can kind of figure that one out unless somehow they were just.
it's just that's how it is in that part of the country, and they just let people live any way they want, even if they must have a caseworker.
Yeah,
They must,
exactly. I
and
think the population there is just not big enough, and they probably don't have enough people to,
yeah,
visit everybody.
that's
Well,
true.
they've obviously got a caseworker now, but I don't know that they had one before.
Well, I thought if you were on SSI or you had someone looking after your case or your needs or.
No.
They don't really come out and like visit you or anything. They don't come out and check on you unless it's your 5 years review. Then
Huh.
they send you a packet and make you go to the doctors again. Unless you're
Right.
permanently disabled. If you're permanently disabled, you don't even have to do any of that. You just get
Oh,
your check. That's it, monthly.
But they
yeah.
don't. But unless something is reported to them, some type of abuse or neglect,
Right.
they don't come out. They don't. They don't have the staff to check up on
No.
all their disabled. Trust. They're spinning their wheels just to go check on the reports of abuse that they get.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably true.
Did you see the video? Someone said, did you see the video of Timmy in a harness and Patrick swinging him like a pinata? Oh
What?
my God, that's like abuse. No, I didn't see that one either.
And I heard he was going to take him skydiving.
Oh my God. I know I
Yeah, I
heard that
heard that
too.
too. Yeah, no. That
But did
nobody, no skydiving company in their right mind would allow that. Who's going to sign the form?
I know.
I'm telling you, this guy does not think.
Yeah, he's just like a big kid.
Yeah.
But did you watch any of those um Walton family podcasts? That
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yes, unfortunately.
I I clicked on that one night, and when he
The
was
night he got trolled so bad.
yeah,
Oh, I missed that one. And then he
and,
deleted it. I didn't get to see it.
and I mean, I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but that poor guy, he just was blowing himself out of the water, giving his kids phone number and getting calls from
That's ridiculous. That's what
that,
2% do to you, I guess.
that one guy
Yeah.
called and said he was the cop and just taking the information. That was sad. I felt bad for the guy.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was hilarious. And
I
I
was
don't feel bad for that
I
guy
was
Did he change
laughing
because
his phone
so
numbers?
loud.
I think that guy's a scammer too, so and not a very smart one.
No, had his kid on the camera with him. His kid knew more about doing Facebook lives than he did.
Yeah.
he goes, I have to have my kid in here because he helps me.
Oh my goodness.
It was
I'm
12 years.
sure he didn't say, give out my number, Dad.
What? Timmy was being swung from a harness up in a tree?
What?
She
Yeah.
said it's on Facebook. My friend sent it back in July. It was claim is for a zip line. Yeah, again, any of these things you do like that, you have to sign a form releasing the company from you being stupid and doing something stupid and killing yourself. So, and there's no way anybody could sign for Timmy for that.
Right.
I mean, his own mama doesn't even have the mental wits to be able to sign for something like that.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's crazy.
It reminded me of those drunken Russians that grabbed and spun that elderly lady.
Gee.
I didn't see that.
Does your
Yeah.
friend still have that video?
Um, that guy deleted all his stuff, and I've been looking to see if maybe the people that respond to videos. What do you call them? Reaction videos.
Uh-huh.
If someone had copied it and then
Oh yeah.
if I find it, but oh my gosh, it was just
Yeah, let us
hilarious.
know if you find it.
Which which one are you talking about now? The
The
Watson
Yeah.
family?
yeah, Watson. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Because
When
first
I
they
one.
missed it. I missed it. I didn't get to see it.
It was very amusing, and I mean, the guy went on and on and on, and then finally, and the Watson dude was not catching on at all. And
God.
finally, the guy is like, "How stupid can you be?"
Yeah. The cops were
Well,
probably sitting back if they were called, laughing at this guy, saying, "What is this guy doing?"
you,
Right.
you might
Diane, I'm
you
sorry.
might you might go look at who Lady K is.
Uh huh.
She she might have done a reaction to it,
Oh, that's right. He did say that.
and you might be able to find it on hers.
Oh yeah.
But what was sad was then the next day he gets on to apologize, and I mean, and asks for forgiveness and stuff. But then he just keeps talking and talking and talking, and then he kind of turns it around and tries to blame it on Toddy and Lady K, and
That they were
that
making
that
fun of him.
yeah, that they were part of the problem. If he would have just come on, he gave a real heartfelt apology, and he claimed, he was taking Percocet because he hurt his knee, and he shouldn't have been on there talking like, he should have just, like everyone told him, he should have gone to bed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the guy's just bored, and he's just thought he's do a YouTube channel.
Yeah. I would just like to watch it for giggles.
Yeah. But oh man, he
Well,
was
isn't he another one? I've been noticing this a lot lately on different people coming on YouTube. That their ceilings aren't finished. Start watching some of these people and look at the ceiling they're under. It's just the bare joists.
Oh really? Huh.
Like a garage or something, isn't it?
Yeah, but when I look, it doesn't say garage to me. It doesn't say
Oh,
finished garage to me. It says
no roof.
unfinished
Huh.
house.
Mm,
Well, I know Patrick lives in an unfinished house.
yeah.
He
Right.
was, he was supposed to get buy sheetrock and stuff to get his house finished with all that money he made from the first. They're gonna get a really big payday this Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
I wonder if he's going to fix his house.
yeah,
Right,
that was like the biggest month yet. Last month in August.
right, Chris. I noticed that with her also last night.
Huh.
But she was another one with no ceiling besides just wood joists.
Who was that?
Somebody that was on last night.
Oh. Diane Frank said, "Did you notice he was chewing gum tonight?" You're talking about the Patrick video. Yeah, he said that he got tired of people complaining of him spitting in a cup or something.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how they
he,
are. They're Southerners.
he's bad. Some of his lives, he's just like constantly spitting in this cup. It's just disgusting.
Right. Nobody wants to see that.
Uh,
Why you would think anybody wants to see that is
He says that where he lives, that's the way people are. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm sure not everyone's like that.
yeah, it's a pretty
and then he wonders
disgusting.
why he doesn't have a woman.
I was wondering about that. Is he married? I thought I
I
heard
think
a woman in the background.
Well, I don't know for sure, but I've heard he has a bunch of kids that he doesn't pay child support on and stuff. But
Mm.
I don't know that. Cause see, the other guy, Eric, he actually runs a channel called Dad Talk.
right.
I guess, and where he interviews like dads that have been done wrong, like in
Uh-huh.
divorce or
Oh, come on.
Like child support things.
yeah, or
Uh-huh.
yeah, like sometimes the man gets the bad side of the whatever happens. So he does this. He interviews these people, men that have been hurt really bad in court or not allowed to see their kids or whatever. So, because I think I don't know for sure, but I know I don't think it's a real successful platform. But he at least knew how to do YouTube.
Yeah, I think he said he's been doing it for 4 years or something.
Yeah, where that was one thing that Walton guy, Watson guys was. You could tell he's never done a YouTube live or he had no idea about not giving out phone numbers while we
I
could
don't
all hear.
I'm not sure he's ever even seen a YouTube live. The way he was giving out information like that
I know.
and not thinking everybody and their brother wasn't going to start calling him.
Really. Like his neighbors or somebody, huh? Hey, dude, you're giving out everybody's phone number over there. They're probably just sitting back laughing too.
I'm sure
Yeah,
they are.
I
yeah.
wonder if he changed his phone numbers. His
He,
innocence.
I think he had to because I mean that night they were just blowing up his kid's phone and blowing up his phone and
I got to see that video.
Yeah, don't think the thought didn't cross me to try to call him.
yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna sign off.
Well, thank you for coming on.
And
Yes, thank you for coming and joining us. We
I
always
hope you feel better.
yeah. Well, thank you. I enjoyed talking to you, and I'll subscribe to your channel so I'll get
Thank you.
notifications when I have a channel too.
Oh, do you?
It's not much. It's just my puppies. I breed dogs, and
What is it? You can say it.
it's
we like puppies.
Yeah.
well, Now I don't even know what the name of it is.
Well, put it
I,
down in the chat when you're ready.
I guess it's just under Julie Rustico. Rustyco.
Okay. And it's Julie, Funky.
Yeah, not Juki.
Yuki.
It's just a bunch of some grandkids stuff, and which I should probably make private now.
Yeah, you should probably
Don't put no
do
one's
that.
phone numbers out.
Okay.
Thank you for coming on.
Later. Bye.
Thank you,
Don't forget
Julie.
to press that like button.
I won't. I'm gonna go
All right.
back and do it all right now.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
I like Yuki.
Yeah. Even though her name is Julie.
It sounds like it should be some kind of a
Look at
slang.
her little dog. That looks like what, Julie, you're still on. What's your dog, your picture?
Yeah.
What's the
I can't even figure out how to get out.
Just exit out. That's
I'm
the
as
way
bad as Mr. Watson. They're Portuguese water dogs.
Oh my goodness.
That's what they are.
That is such a cute dog.
Thank you.
Look at you. Notice we all have animals up there.
Yeah.
So if someone's going to come on and click on here and say Whitakers, they all put all animals on there.
Why aren't these people talking about animals?
Yeah. Aw. If you really want to go out, just click out your exit button
But it's like my YouTube is on a ad.
Oh, are you on your phone? The only way, I don't know how you're supposed to get out of here, but I always just do the swipe up thing and just close things out to get off.
I just arrow out or press any button. It kicks me out automatically.
And this is called Funky Spills the Tea?
The tea.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, come back and play with us some more.
Yeah, once in a while we get dances out of Funky.
Okay.
Oh, did you miss Funky's
dance? He's a real good guy. He's got a whole family and everything.
Oh, you missed Funky's dance time? Oh, you have to rewind when you get off and go watch Funky dance.
I'll have to go hit replay. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
All right. Good night, Julie. Bye. Because I do too, but not many videos, just random posts for my kids and grandkids. I have a few videos my son had to teach me how to upload.
Right.
I think I seen someone saying they had a page. That's why they're talking. Will subscribe. There were people calling him saying they were cops. Oh, that's funny. God, I hope I get to see that video. Julie, just back out of your page, like if you're trying to go to your phone messages or something. Like mine has an arrow. I have an Android. So I just arrow out. Or just go back, click back.
I can't hear you walking. I think you mute it yourself. There you are.
As I was explaining, I just clicked myself out. And on my TV, I still see Julie up there. Oh, there it goes.
I've noticed it takes a minute, like after you get off, for your picture to actually disappear.
Yeah. And you know how like when you're talking, it looks like your little thing glows up, your little picture or something, like the circle around it.
Right.
When you're talking, my picture is going up.
You might, I think maybe you're a little behind. Maybe you need to fast forward a little.
How do you do that?
Are you looking at your TV or your phone?
I have both on, but let's see. How do I fast forward? Okay, wait, let's see.
Yeah, just fast forward on your TV. I think it's your TV because I noticed that too. That it looked like one of us.
Someone says, "You are all the best. I'm so glad I found this channel."
We are so glad you found us too.
Yay. Well, I'm glad we're getting people saying happy thoughts because the likes didn't really say that they liked us. Come on, people. Well, it's 10:25. We are on my
12:25
side.
here.
What time is it?
1:25 on the East Coast.
Oh, wow. Um, we can do some more homework and maybe some other things that we want to talk about tomorrow. If the chat wants to have it or has any suggestions that they want to talk about, any stories that are popular right now.
Yes,
We could,
I think that's a good idea that we need some other ideas possibly
yeah,
because I'm not sure we're gonna get a whole lot more on the Whitakers right now for
exactly.
until the investigation is done. I was
Speaking
hoping
to
to find out a lot more from Patrick's live tonight, but
yeah, he really didn't give us much, huh?
yeah, he didn't give us anything.
Yeah. Like I said, and maybe you can too, or anybody on the chat can try to contact Eric. Maybe go on one of his pages and or if we could get an email. But he probably gets thousands of emails, huh? He probably won't answer us.
Oh, he might.
Funky says everyone go binge watch the Whitakers. I've been doing that tonight and see if we missed anything. Start from the beginning. Then after tomorrow, we can move on to something else.
And then he just
Or we
had
can
it.
move on.
Or we can move on. What's
We
everybody in the chat think?
Yeah, and we could talk some of the Whitakers of everything that we know, but like we can talk about other things as well. But if the chat has anything else that they want to discuss, we can do that as well. You know, the one thing I don't know about is the person that got unalive this week. Funky was talking about earlier in his live or in
Right.
his video. I don't get the news and all that stuff unless I specifically go look for it on my TV because I don't really watch cable. Um, I have all those paid channels, you know, that you have to pay for to get, or those apps.
Right,
So,
right, right.
yeah, I have someone has to mention it, and then I'll go in and look, or YouTube comes up with the news, and so I'll go look at it. But I really didn't pay attention, and I know what guy he's talking about and everything, but I just didn't know much about him. But if other people are interested, maybe we could look on it. If there's I'm pretty sure there's a story there. But it was very informative and interesting on Funky's side, what he was talking about today.
Right. I mean, I think that's a really good idea. I'm not sure how we can have that discussion without getting too political though.
Yeah, I think it is a little bit
It's very
political.
political.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the whole thing was politically motivated.
Oh, was
So,
it? Okay.
yeah. Yeah, very much so. So, I know Funky would like us to avoid political stuff, and for good reason,
Yeah.
because in today's world, that just gets ugly. Oh,
Okay.
Funky says we can cover Charlie Kirk.
Okay. See, I couldn't even remember his name right now. I'm sitting here trying to think about it. But D says that's a great idea. I only have YouTube. I have all these other
We can
channels, and that's all I ever watch is YouTube.
we can talk about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, he says we have
I'm good
freedom of
with that.
speech. Yeah,
It's a
we just
very
might
sad
have some. We
situation,
might
and
need some moderators.
his poor family. Yeah, we'll definitely need moderators.
Mm,
But uh, I totally agree with Funky's post he made this afternoon.
yeah.
It covered my feelings on the situation pretty spot on. Funky says, I got rid of lots of moderators. We down to a couple.
Yeah. And then we can't moderate from here. Can you?
I'm not a moderator, so.
Oh, okay. Well, we can't anyway. I am, and I can't moderate from here.
Yeah, you can.
I haven't. I've tried, and I can't. It doesn't let me.
All you gotta do is tap the name, like the comment, like tap the
Uh-huh.
comment in the chat right now from the StreamYard.
Okay,
Like
let me see.
tap it and it says delete comment, put user in timeout, ban and user and delete, or star comment.
Okay, let me go. Forgive me if I'm deleting somebody. It just said mine says when I click on their post, it says show on stage.
Does it say anything under there?
Nothing else.
Yeah, that's what
It has
mine
a little
says.
emoji that's has like a like stay quiet or something, like it's saying shush. Does that mean anything?
Oh,
No,
I think that means, is that where you can time out people?
no, that's not it. I guess I'm the
Oh.
only one that can do it from here.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't because I've tried it. What does it do if I put show on stage?
Does that pop it up on the screen, I think?
Yeah,
Maybe?
press it.
Oh, I don't
Click.
want to do that. You want me to click it?
Yeah.
He's all, yeah.
See what it does.
What does this button do?
No, not the red button.
It's not doing anything, actually. This is all fake news.
It should show like this.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, no, wait a minute. That was you. Aw.
There
Yeah,
it is.
Oh,
that's how.
that was you, right, Funky? You did that?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. See, it doesn't let me do anything. Nope. Unless there's another button that we can press that possibly lets us, but no, I don't think so.
That video I made about the Charlie Kirk today, I gotta repost it tomorrow because I messed up the title. I had like some of the words joined together.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
yeah, I gotta repost it tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, some people do that on purpose, so it might not have been noticed
No,
as that.
it's like I went with a couple of titles, and when I tried to copy and paste it, I copy and pasted it, and I like crammed the words together, like his first and last name were like together instead of spaced out. And I seen it, I'm like, oh, that's why it's not catching the algorithm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. If you don't spell nothing right, it's not going to get found.
I think all our moderators might have gone to bed tonight already. I'm not even seeing anybody on here at the moment.
You know.
But again, it's only letting me scroll so far up, and it.
Do y'all see where it says starred?
Yeah.
Like if you click start, that's like important highlight, important comments that it's like we should read.
Right.
Let me
Did
see.
we miss some of those?
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I go to that and then it shows up all the highlighted ones.
Yeah, I highlight all those like good stuff for us to talk about. That's why I usually come in and read some of them.
What does it mean when the chat is jumping? Are you deleting any of the chat under any of the conversations and then it just makes us skip down or something?
No, it's just people that are commenting comments that just go.
Oh. Because sometimes I'm reading something and it'll either jump up all the way up to the top, and that's how I end up reading all the old comments. Or it jumps down, then I can't read that same comment I was on.
Yeah, I think it's usually when somebody's added another comment,
Okay.
to the bottom, it then jumps and you have to go find it again.
Well, Dee, you're somebody that should come up on the panel because you do have a lot of insight and talk on the panel a lot. We could save you some typing fingers and you could come on up.
Yeah, I think wasn't Dee the one who said her husband's asleep and she can't go outside because of the
I think
bears?
so.
we don't
And
we don't really want to force her into a bathroom for 3 hours.
Yeah.
and then it's like I wanna like start doing like we can get way more viewers like if we done them in the daytime like early panels as well too. Like do one in the daytime, one at nighttime. Because if we do like panels during the day, that'll have thousands of people in here.
Right.
Hmm.
Just like whenever we would cover that stupid niche lady stuff, like hundreds, like 500, 600 people would come in because it's early in the day. It was like 2, 3 o'clock.
Mm.
Well, I think too with that particular subject, there were so many other YouTube channels that were involved with her that I think that drew a lot of people too.
D says during the day, heck yeah, night is bad.
Then
Jamie
she'd be able
Neighbors
to,
is,
then she could come up, her husband won't be in bed.
yeah.
The way our house is set up, he'd be out here asking me, "Who are you talking to?"
Yeah, like during the day, we could keep it short, like an hour, like we don't have to go forever because I'm pretty sure it'll be lots of people coming.
Yeah, we can try it.
Because it's like when I do, like, I always set the panel last minute at nighttime. And when I set it, I don't give it like enough time to catch the algorithm.
Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying.
So it's like if we were to do like a short panel during the daytime, I can set it at night, and then about time we go live during the daytime, it'll be fully in the algorithm, so it'll pop up on everyone's feed, recommended and stuff like that.
D
Oh,
Funky's on Central Time also.
Yeah,
yeah. What did she say? She's Central Time. Yeah,
Yeah, she's Central Time.
I'm in Texas, D.
that would work for her. She would get on panel too, huh, D? Jamie
We're gonna
Mabry
hold you
says
to
I
that,
have a
D.
YouTube channel. I see Jamie's picture as a car in the background, I think. But no, it was a good night though, Funky. Show us those stats. I'd like to see them.
Yeah, I'll post them. I gotta go to my YouTube studio. It's outside of the YouTube app and stuff like that. I gotta go to the studio and do it.
Okay. And
As
thanks for
I'm
dancing for
but
us
like
tonight.
I'm about to I'm fixing to get my computer back. So like with the computer, like how the panel shows right now, like the background and you like I could pull up we can search the web and everything up there. Like you can watch everyone can watch me do everything up there. Like
Oh, really?
we can watch other videos. Yeah, like the screen, like anything you can do on your computer, that's what StreamYard's for. It's like we can search the web and it'll appear on the screen. Like it's this isn't the main thing for StreamYard. You can do this, but the main thing, like the whole screen, like we can put up videos, we can react to videos, like the whole ordeal with the Whitakers, we can go on here and play the videos back to see if we see anything like infringing or anything that pops out. We can go watch old videos. We can watch all that good stuff. We can watch
That's
movies.
cool.
Like we can go look up crime, like court documents and all that stuff, to where everyone can see.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Good night, Diane Frank. D says my picture is my Sammy.
I
Oh.
was just zooming in on that, holding one of his toys.
Oh.
Looks like a bunny in his mouth, maybe. So Funky, is StreamYard what you see most of the YouTubers who do the have like the picture in the corner and then they're showing different stuff. The reaction kind of YouTubers. Is that what that they're using
Yeah,
there?
do that
Okay.
too. Yeah, you can do that too.
D, you don't need anything special to come up. I'm both me and Walking by Faith are on our phones.
Yeah.
We just we just pull it
Funky
up.
could text you the link if
We
you go
just
to his
pull up
email.
our TV and mute our TV so that we can, because when you're on the panel on StreamYard, you can't see the TV, the all the little circles and people's pictures and stuff. All you can see is basically the chat.
Well, I can see it. I just see it on one screen and then I go to the chat screen.
Oh well, maybe yeah. Okay, yes, you're right. I can
You
see
just
it,
can't
but
see both at the same time.
can't do both at the same time.
Yeah.
You're
But
correct.
you can get Funky, give her your email, and then she could email you, right? And then she could send you her number, and then you text her the link, or she gets the link from here.
She can get the link either way, but I just put my email in the chat.
Okay.
So either way, D, you can either email Funky and he will get you fixed up, or you can just wait for he always posts the link up on in the chat too. It's same thing either way.
I like when he sends it to me. I guess that's how I get on earlier too, huh, Funky?
Yep.
She says, I'll try to be on tomorrow. Yep, that's the way we do it, D.
Yep, that's exactly what we do.
Funky, so are you hearing from D Deb at all, her husband?
Nope.
No? Wow.
Nope. I just heard. I haven't heard from anyone. I mean, I haven't even messaged nobody. Like, honestly, I haven't. You know,
Mm,
I don't know.
something's going on because he would have messaged you and told you any updates.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Jamie is from South Carolina. So you're in a different time zone. It must be late over there. Or early. What is it, early?
It'd be really early, I think. I
Yeah.
think it's 1:43 there, I believe.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to get going, guys. I got to start taking my medications for the night.
Same here.
Yes. It's getting to be that time. Sweet
Yeah.
dreams, everybody,
Sweet dreams.
Big
and
dream.
have a good
Thank
night.
you so much. Everyone go do their homework because we'll probably cut it mid tomorrow. And then we'll cover something else, and then um, the following day we'll get on to something even bigger that might get us canceled. But
Uh-oh. Just, it's okay, but just don't let us get arrested, Funky. D says, hang on.
Uh-oh. What are we hanging on for?
I don't know.
Sweet dreams, Jeanette.
love it tonight.
Jingle bell rock. Good
We're
night,
hanging,
Jeanette.
D. What are we hanging for?
Oh, if it's Kirk, it might be Kimmel got booted. 1:45 a.m. Woo! I'd say that's late then.
No, that's early.
To me, if I'm up and it's oh my god, it's 4:45, it's getting late. I better go to bed now.
Oh,
Funky, she emailed you.
well, that must have been what the hang on was about. Okay, she
Yeah.
didn't need us to hang on.
Yes, I got it. I got the email, D.
All right, I'm gonna sign off here. Good
All
night, y'all.
right. Good
Sweet
night.
dreams.
Thanks for coming up with us. Good night, Tonette. Love ya. Got $1. Good night, Funky.
Good night. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Got a dollar bill. Dollar bill. Greenback. $2 bills. Love you guys. You guys take care. Do your homework tonight so we can get to the end of this. Any red flags, any dirt, anything, come with your homework tomorrow, please. I don't want it to be dull. We should get when we get started, we get down to business so we can start delving into our other topics, you know. Um, but I thank you guys. You guys were so sweet. Um, yes, I got your email, D. Thank you guys so much. Yes, Tonette, he did. It's crazy. All right, love you guys. Thank you guys so much. You were truly amazing and special and individuals. Love you guys. Love you, Fernanda. Love you, Tonette. Love you, D. Love you, Jamie. Love you, Diane Frank. Love you, TG Chicago. Love you, Rhonda. Love you, Ellie Mae. Um, Love you, Walking by Faith. Love you, Julie. Love all you guys. Um, See you guys. T Model. Love you guys.